It's good to be back with you guys. So let's wait for Carolina to connect, and we are going to start with this unit number 4, everyday life. So I want you to do an activity right now. I'm going to share my screen with the board. Can you see my board here? The whiteboard? Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay. Are you able to write something on my board? Can you try to write something with the board, please? Okay, let me. Okay. Can you write something? Try to write something. I gave you the opportunity by the Zoom to write something on the board. Please try to write something. Intenten escribir algo. Exactly, Pacheco. What about you, Fatima? Can you write something there? Okay, I want you, Pacheco, here to try to remember all the words you learned in unit number 1, 2, and 3 as the same as Fatima. In unit number 1, we learn how to say hello, how to say goodbye. We learn vocabulary about telling our names and some jobs, some activities. Please try to write here, write all the words you can remember. Please, this is Pacheco's space, and this is Fatima's space, okay? Write anything you remember.
Teacher,
Yes,
veo una pantalla blanca.
you cannot see what I'm writing. No puedes ver lo que estoy escribiendo.
No.
¿En serio? Qué raro. Okay, let me see. Now,
Ya.
can you see? Okay,
Ya.
excellent. Try to write something here, Fatima. Pacheco, can you do it again? I want to see if you can write something. Quiero ver si pueden escribir algo. Okay. Hello, hey. What about you, Fatima? Can you write something, Fatima? Okay, very good. What's up? Okay, ways to say hello. Thank you, Pacheco. Hi. What's new? Very good. Okay. Everyday expressions. What is the question that we can use in order not to repeat the questions? ¿Cuál es la pregunta que hacemos? Ay, perdón, voy a mover tantito el mouse, Fátima, para que tú uses el tuyo. Ahora sí, a ver, trate de usar el tuyo solito para escribir. ¿Sí te deja?
No.
Okay.
No puedo.
A ver, ahora, dale ahí solicitar control o más bien para escribir. Pacheco, tú puedes seguir escribiendo, ¿verdad?
Sí.
No, no puedo escribir.
No. Y Pacheco sí puede. ¿Cómo está eso? Ok. A ver, otra vez intenta solicitar control, algo así, o más bien. A ver, Fátima. Otra vez ya puedes mover, ok. Te voy a dejar que lo muevas. Muy bien, Fátima. In unit number 2, say where people are. Do you remember the question words we learned? ¿Se acuerdan de las preguntas? The WH questions that we learned? The most basic question for information with what?
Yes.
Okay. Please try to write that on the board. So what's your name and so on. I cannot tell you more. And also we learn how to talk about celebrities. Okay, very good, Fatima.
¿Tengo que escribir las preguntas?
No, no, that's okay.
Ah, ok.
Okay, let's finish this right here. Let's erase everything. And now let's continue with the with the lesson. Okay, let me share my screen again. As I was telling Francisco, in the future, Fatima, you are going to receive a password and a username in order to see about this platform. Van a poder tomar esta plataforma y ver el curso. Se les va a dar de alta, se les va a dar un usuario y una contraseña y van a poder ver aquí todo el libro. Tanto el libro del estudiante, que es Course, le damos Show All aquí y vamos a ver las lecciones. Lesson A, Lesson B, C and D, todas esas. Y podemos ver también el workbook, ¿no? El workbook para poder practicar tanto aquí. Y las mismas actividades que hay en el workbook son las mismas que están en el libro físico. Por ejemplo, aquí, no sé, tú tienes tu libro físico, ¿verdad, Fátima?
Sí.
Ok, por ejemplo, aquí, mira. Este es el libro físico. Here is online. Y como pueden ver, está los mismos dibujitos, pero a colores. Y vamos a poder practicar aquí también. Esto espero que pronto les estén dando acceso para que puedan ustedes tener el acceso pues precisamente a la plataforma. ¿Sale? Okay, let's go to the lesson. Unit number 4. Lesson A, we are going to see about uh, activities that we do in our free time. You see, we are going to be able to describe our typical morning. In lesson B, we are going to describe weekly routines, things that we do during the week, Monday, Tuesday, and every day of the week. First, only the morning activities. Lesson B, the weekly routines, and answer yes, no questions about the week activities. In lesson C, we are going to learn how to give a more amplified answer, more information with the answer in order to sound friendly, in order to sound more natural, and use well as a strategy to give us time to think. And also at the end of the lesson, we are going to read about habits from Americans, young Americans, and their habits. What do they do? What are their normal activities and things that they like to do? Very similar as we do because we have a great influence from United States to Mexico. We are very similar, very similar. In unit number 4, this is what we are going to answer with the first lesson. What is your typical day? Let's go to the book right here. What activities do you do, Francisco? The ones that we have here in the presentation. Let me go back because I was in unit number 5, and here in unit 4. What are these activities, Francisco and Fatima? Number 1, what activity do you think is this one? Pacheco.
Work.
Okay, Fatima, thank you. What about this one? Number 2, Pacheco. What is he doing? What is the
Do
activity?
homework.
Do homework. What about number 3, Fatima?
Meeting.
Meeting could be, okay. What about number 4?
Watch TV.
Watch TV. Okay, the activity was to put the numbers on the boxes. For example, number one is work. Number two, do homework. Exercises, number five. And watch TV, number four. Have a coffee. And also, meeting with friends is a good answer, Fatima. Very good. A meeting is when you get someone together, maybe in a coffee, in a restaurant, maybe at home, and you are talking or chatting or having a breakfast, something like that. And finally, check email is number six. Regular activities. For example, Pacheco, do you check your do you have an email? Fatima, do you have email?
No.
No, no, Pacheco. Fatima, do you? Uh, do you check your email every day, Fatima?
No, I don't.
No. What about you, Pacheco? I can't believe that you don't have email, but you have Facebook, right, Pacheco? Do you have Facebook, Pacheco? No.
Can you repeat
The question?
the question?
Yes. Do you have Facebook?
Yes.
Okay. And Facebook is
Ah, yes.
similar to the email because you check messages and something. Here, in the morning, what activities you do in the morning? We are going to be able to answer this question. What's a typical morning like? You see, the first thing you do, what's the first thing you do in the morning, Fatima? When you wake up, maybe the alarm sounds and you, okay, what is the first thing you do? And Pacheco, what is the first thing you do in the morning? Who is going to be the first one? Pacheco, Fatima?
Ay, no sé cómo se dice
I get up.
meditar.
Okay. Pacheco, can you repeat?
No sé cómo se diga meditar.
Meditate. You concentrate your Fatima, you get up. What
Meditate.
other activity? Pacheco, Fatima?
Work out.
Work out a little bit. Okay. In Spanish is okay. Don't worry. We are going to learn more activities.
Desayunar.
Have breakfast. Very good.
eh,
Okay.
¿Cómo se dice?
Profe, tengo una duda.
Dresses, algo por ahí.
Uh,
Please,
presses.
I get dresses.
Get dressed. Yes. Very good. Get dressed. Vestirse. Yes, Pacheco. What is your question?
¿Cuál es la forma correcta de decir ejercicio de forma de ejercicio físico? ¿Es
Mhm.
exercise o workout?
Workout refers when you are doing some kind of repetitions with equipment. So workout is when you when you go to a gym or something like that, you use equipment and you exercise. It's practically the same thing. Exercise and workout are like synonyms, are very, very similar. Exercise. Very similar words that you can use to talk about activities, physical activities. So workout and exercise are very similar. So when you say, "Oh, I'm working out," maybe it's with a purpose. Working out for your health, working out just um, like with the purpose of gain muscular muscles and something like that. And exercise, well, you can do exercise playing, jogging, not an object thing. Okay, but they are very similar. Workout and exercise
Ah,
is like training. What is the difference between training and playing? Training, you have an object. You need to master something. You need to be good at something. And playing is because you are having fun. So that's a little bit that difference.
Okay.
Okay, there's not much, but it's a little bit. Workout and exercise, very similar. Here, Pacheco, what can you see about Greg O'Neill right here in his morning? It says, what's a typical morning like in your home? We are describing activities at home. What can you see, Pacheco, that he is doing? For you, Fatima, you are going to tell me about Jennifer Lee. What is he doing? What is Greg doing, Pacheco? Spanish is fine, eh? Don't worry.
Dice que se despierta. I get up
Mhm,
early and check my email. Se levanta
mhm.
temprano para revisar su correo.
Yes, I get up.
Posterior
I check my.
escucha la
Mhm,
radio
exactly.
y no ve la televisión
Very good.
los fines de semana.
Weekdays. No, this is very similar during the week.
Entre semana.
Exactly. What about Jennifer, Fatima? What does she do? What is her typical morning like?
Dice que su mañana es un poco no, que es ruidosa y que su hermano y su hermana hacen mucho ruido.
Mhm.
Este, su hermana ve la TV y su hermano está jugando videojuegos en la computadora.
Very good. Let's listen to the description about their typical day like in their home.
Page
Can you hear it?
34. Unit 4.
Can you hear that? ¿Sí pueden escuchar el audio, chicos? Thank you, Fatima.
Aún no.
Everyday life. Lesson A. In the morning.
In the morning.
1.
Pacheco, can you hear that? Yes? Okay.
Getting started. B. Listen and
Yes.
read.
What's a typical morning like in your home?
Well, I'm pretty busy. I get up early and check my email. I listen to the radio. I don't watch TV on weekdays. Then I study.
Noisy. I try to study, but my brother and sister make a lot of noise. They don't care. My sister watches TV, and my brother plays games on the computer.
It's crazy. We get up late, so I eat breakfast in the car. My husband doesn't have breakfast. He drives.
Well, my wife and I read the newspaper. I have breakfast, and my wife has coffee. We're pretty quiet. We don't talk a lot.
Okay, we have Greg O'Neill, Jennifer Lee. What about Amanda? Does Amanda have breakfast at home?
No.
Where does Amanda have breakfast, Fatima?
In the car.
In the
Sorry.
car. Thank you. No, it's okay. Thank you, Pacheco. In the car because her morning is what?
¿Alocado?
It's crazy, yes. Because they get up late. What's the meaning of late? Remember late? Early?
Tarde.
Exactly. So I eat my breakfast in the car. Well, do you eat your breakfast at home or on your way to work or school, Pacheco? Do you have breakfast in your house?
I haven't breakfast.
Okay. Here is Miss Maru. Good morning, Miss Maru.
Hello, everyone. Sorry for the interruption.
Don't worry.
Okay, teacher, I'm gonna talk Spanish to your students just for a little bit.
No problem. Yes, I just give them a highlights about the platform, but I don't know. I
Great.
That
Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna tell them about. Ok, chicos. Bueno, buenas tardes a todos. Primero, quiero pedirles una disculpa por todos estos cambios que hemos estado haciendo con los horarios. Estamos tratando de nutrir este grupo con más compañeros para ustedes. No los veo. Fátima, es Javier, ¿verdad, Pacheco?
Mr. Pacheco.
Sí.
Okay, great. Bueno, chicos, primero, saludarlos. Ya me presenté antes, soy Maru Soto, la coordinadora académica aquí en English Access. Y bueno, hoy tengo noticias para ustedes, ¿sí? Tengo una mala y una buena. ¿Cuál prefieren?
La mala.
La mala primero, ¿verdad? Siempre la mala, para que con la buena ya no se sienta tan mala. Pues la mala, déjenme decirles que el día del estudiante cae en domingo. Pero la buena es que se los vamos a festejar antes, ¿sí? Porque queremos darles un reconocimiento, festejarles el Día del Estudiante. El año pasado no se los festejaron, ¿verdad? No, bueno, el año pasado fue otra historia. Pero queremos hacerles un reconocimiento. Tengo entendido que ustedes dos están aquí en Acapulco. ¿Sí es correcto?
Sí.
También Carolina.
También Carolina. Sí, Carolina también está aquí en Acapulco. Bueno, yo creo que voy a hablar un poquito después con Carolina, porque ahorita no está con nosotros. Pero, bueno, el Día del Estudiante se los vamos a festejar el viernes 21 de mayo, ¿sale? Aquí en la escuela. Entonces, chicos, los queremos invitar para que nos acompañen, para que vengan y celebremos todos juntos. Claro, tomando los reglamentos, ¿no? Para estar todos seguros, la sana distancia y todo eso, ¿sale? Para prevenir cualquier inconveniente. ¿Sale, chicos? Y bueno, esa es una. La otra, el teacher Bernie ya les platicó un poquito de que estamos implementando una nueva plataforma que les va a ayudar muchísimo. Van a tener un montón de ejercicios extras para practicar, muchos ejercicios de pronunciación, de gramática, de vocabulario. Van a tener exámenes para practicar antes de su examen. Obviamente este examen que ustedes tomen no se los vamos a tomar en cuenta para la calificación, es solamente práctica. Y lo mejor de todo es que esta plataforma es completamente gratuita para ustedes. ¿Sale? Además, se me estaba olvidando lo más divertido, van a tener muchísimos juegos súper divertidos para que ustedes al mismo tiempo de que están practicando su inglés, van a estar aprendiendo. ¿Sale, chicos? ¿Qué les parece?
Sí, está muy bien.
Sí, genial. Yo sé que les va a encantar esta plataforma. Es además muy divertida. Bueno, necesito dos cosas de ustedes. Primero, que me confirmen su correo electrónico y que me den su fecha de nacimiento. Es lo que yo necesito para abrirles sus cuentas, porque sus cuentas van a ser individuales. ¿Sale? Yo estoy ahí en el chat de WhatsApp con ustedes. Mi número termina en 1974, ¿sale? Para que me ubiquen. Por favor, mándenme un mensaje privado con su nombre completo, su fecha de nacimiento y su correo electrónico. ¿Sale? Ya yo les estaré mandando sus cuentas individuales. ¿Ok? Esa es una. La segunda que necesito, chicos, de ustedes es que no vayan a cambiar la contraseña. Esto es bien importante, sobre todo para mantener la cuenta gratuita. ¿Sí, chicos? ¿Cuento con eso?
Sí, Miss.
Perfecto. Gracias. Gracias, Javier. Gracias, Fátima. Bueno, no les quiero quitar más tiempo de su clase. Muchísimas gracias, Teacher Bernie. Y bueno, espero, chicos, la información y también los esperamos aquí el día 21, viernes 21, ¿sale? Eso va a ser alrededor de las 12 del día, para que tengamos más alumnos aquí compartiendo todos y celebrando pues a ustedes. ¿Sale, chicos?
That's great.
Gracias, Miss. Está bien.
That's great. Well, Muchas gracias, chicos. Gracias por su tiempo. Y bueno, que tengan una excelente clase y excelente fin de semana. Seguimos en contacto.
Me va a dar un poco de envidia no poder estar allá, pero bueno, ni modo.
Sí, teacher. Pues aquí nos tomaremos una agüita de Jamaica en tu honor.
Órale, gracias, teacher.
Dale. Gracias, chicos. Hasta pronto.
Bye bye.
Hasta pronto.
Luego, Miss, bye.
Bye.
Ok, Fátima, estaría bien que fueran, va a estar padre ahí. ¿Pueden ver la pantalla, chicos? Can you see the screen? This is the platform. Esta es la plataforma. This is what we can do, and we are going to start from here. This is all the lessons. Let me go back a little bit. You can see the whole lessons here from lesson A, B, and C, and D. The pictures are a little bit different, but the content is the same. Las fotos de repente pueden cambiar, pero el contenido es el mismísimo. Here in lesson A. Now here, let me give you control. Only Fatima can accept my control. Pacheco, you are in your iPhone, right? Or your computer? ¿Estás en tu computadora o en el iPhone?
No, en mi celular.
Ok. Por eso, por ejemplo, aquí, si le cedo el control del teclado a Fátima, a ver, Fátima, ¿puedes mover mi mouse? ¿Puedes mover el mouse? Exacto, mira, ella sí lo puede mover. Cuando yo le doy el control, dice, look at the pictures. A ver, Fátima. Dice, listen, pitch and listen. Dale click and play en work, a ver si se escucha.
I work every day.
I work.
Work's really busy.
Okay. Now, can you click? Well, what is number 2? What activity is number 2? Have coffee, exercise, check email, do homework, or watch TV? Lo que tienes que hacer es darle clic en
homework.
Do homework y arrastrarlo. Ándale, exactly. Click on play.
I do homework every day.
Okay.
I'm a student.
Y así, de esta manera, podemos... Pacheco, number 3, what is number 3? Fatima is going to help you.
Have coffee.
Have coffee, very good. Exactly, Fatima. What about number 4, Fatima?
Watch TV.
Watch TV. Number 5, Pacheco?
Exercise.
Exercise or workout, which is the same. And finally, check email. And you can also always press on the play icon to hear an example. For example, number 3. There you go.
I have coffee after work with my friends.
Fatima, can you click number 6? No, huh? Oh, yes? Can you click number 6? Thank
I
you.
check email every day.
Very good.
In the morning.
So you can see examples. Now click on lesson A aims right here on the corner, on the other corner. Como ven, hasta arriba, miren, les voy a mostrar. Tenemos un navegadorcito. Show the dashboard y te dice dónde estás, más o menos. Aquí estos recursos podemos irlos viendo poco a poco. Este es para atrás y este es para adelante. Entonces, click forward y vamos adelante. Next activity. We are in lesson A. Here is like a presentation for the lesson. Es como una presentación. What is he doing? ¿Qué está haciendo?
Take a breakfast.
Have breakfast, eat breakfast. Pueden ser have breakfast o eat breakfast. Y en este PDF le pueden dar clic y pueden ver un sumario, un resumen de palabras, vocabulario, free time activities, routines, routine verbs y otras palabras. Y aquí les dice, por ejemplo, donde dice routine verbs, si ven que dice drive y tiene una V encerrada en dos corchetes, en paréntesis, ¿verdad? Esa
Sí.
V quiere decir que es un verbo, es una acción. Porque hay luego palabras que tienen varias funciones. Pueden ser un verbo, pueden ser un sustantivo. En este caso, Drive es un verbo. Y abajito, other words, crazy, adjective. Un adjetivo, una palabra que describe igual noisy, a lot, early, pero alarm clock tiene una N que quiere decir noun, sustantivo. Y ahí lo van a ir poder viendo ustedes. Miren, más abajo creo que hay más información con ejemplos y todo. Todo eso lo tienen ustedes.
Teachers,
¿Sí?
ahorita ¿cómo utilizar el have y el take en rutinas? Por ejemplo, yo dije take a breakfast y usted me dijo que era have a breakfast. ¿Cómo
Have
saber
breakfast, sí.
utilizarlo? ¿O cómo utilizarlo esas dos?
La de have breakfast y eat breakfast.
No, take.
Take,
Ajá.
take breakfast no existe.
Ok.
Take es para llevar o tomar algo, ¿no? Pero en este caso, para el desayuno, puedes decir eat breakfast o have breakfast. Y ahí sí es el mismo significado. Por ejemplo,
Okay.
he takes breakfast o he has breakfast, en este caso para él, en alguna de las dos funciones. ¿Sí? Podemos tener que el desayuna, ¿no? He has breakfast, podemos ponerlo de esta manera. He.
O sea que para el breakfast va a ser entre have y has.
Exacto. Porque he has, porque es tercera persona. ¿Sí? O he eats breakfast. ¿Por qué eats, Fátima, te acuerdas?
Sí, porque es en tercera persona.
¿Y qué le pasa al verbo?
Ah, se suma una S.
Se suma una S. En el caso de have, es un verbo irregular. Have, for third person, changes to has. Es uno de los que cambian de otra manera. No sigue la regla de agregar una S. Have, si yo digo yo tengo, I have. Si yo desayuno, I have breakfast. O I eat breakfast. Para I, para we, para you, and they, it doesn't change. I eat breakfast or I have breakfast. We have breakfast, you have breakfast, they have breakfast. Or I eat, we eat, you eat, they eat. But for he or she, sorry, I cannot do it well. For he or she changes to has. He has breakfast, she has breakfast, or with the verb eat, we add an S. We are going to see that in a minute. So he has breakfast or he eats breakfast. She has breakfast or she eats breakfast. This is only for third person. These rules apply for third person. Let's continue now. I don't know if you have more questions about have breakfast or eat breakfast. ¿Más preguntas de acerca del desayuno? It's only have breakfast or eat breakfast. ¿Sale? ¿Todo bien? Thumbs up. Let's click on forward. ¿No hay más preguntas? No los oigo, no los veo. ¿Todo bien?
Yes, teacher, todo bien.
Ok, muy bien, gracias, porque de repente me quedo así como en sesión espiritista. No sé si están ahí, pero bueno, gracias. Pónganme un thumbs up o una palomita para todo bien. I'm going to click on forward. Fátima, here, Pacheco, is you click to go forward or to go back over here. Aquí para regresar y aquí para adelantar. Vamos adelantito. What about this lesson, right? We are in lesson A. And here, vocabulary preview, morning routines. For example, look at the pictures and listen to the sentences. Match the sentences in the box with the pictures. Hint means una clave, una ayuda, hint. Listen to each audio several times and then answer. ¿Qué les dice? Escúchenlo varias veces y luego contesten. Hint es como una ayuda, una clave, como una pequeña pista. Entonces, you can click and play.
I get up early.
I get up early. And then you move the correct answer to the boxes and you can do it again. In order to check your answers, you click here, check answers. And you see I have some wrongs because I didn't complete the exercise. And you can try again, or by the way, show answers. Y también puedes darle clic en ver las respuestas. And you can start all over again. Clear your answers and start again? Yes. And you can start all over again. Okay? And maybe let me show you this also. Let me see what, okay, this is better. You can click in this arrow to go ahead for more exercises, more vocabulary. What is I read the newspaper? ¿Qué será I read the newspaper?
Leo
El
el periódico.
periódico.
Right here.
I read the newspaper.
Exactly. Okay, Fatima, can you do the next, number 2? What is number 2?
Study English.
Okay, click on that. Move the correct word to the box. Pacheco, number 3.
I drive to work.
I drive to work. Very good. Thank you, Fatima. Number 4, Fatima.
I have coffee.
I have coffee. Very good. Number 5, Pacheco.
I talk to my friends.
I talk to my friends. You see, right here, we are using only I. I do, I read, I drive. Thank you, Fatima. Check answers. You can click on check answers. Very good. Great job. Okay. And can you click in number 3 or the arrow? Dale clic al número 3 o a la flechita. Exactly. So you can navigate here. And here is more vocabulary about morning routines. Look at the pictures, complete the sentences from 1 to 6 with the words from the box. In this one, you need to type the answer. En algunas actividades tienen que escribir o teclear. Aquí no hay manera de arrastrar. Por ejemplo, número 1 dice, I get up early. Number 2,
I eat.
eat. Exactly. Number 3, Fatima?
Play.
I play. Very good. Number 4,
I watch.
watch. Number 5,
Listen.
I listen to the radio. Number 6,
Check.
check. Very easy. Check, listen, watch, play, eat, or get up are the activities, are the actions. Those are the verbs. And number 7, what about number 7?
Read.
I read. Number 8,
Study.
Number 9,
Drive.
I to work. Go on. I don't know. Go on is maybe the correct one. I drive to work.
Yes, drive. And la que es go on es la 12.
On the internet, yes. I have coffee. Oh, yes, I have coffee. Number 11, I
Talk.
talk to my friends. Go on the internet.
Profe, ¿por qué go on the internet?
Go on the internet. Go on puede ser usado para hablar de continuar. I go on. Pero cuando hablamos de internet, nunca decimos in o at, decimos on the internet. Y si yo nada más digo I on the internet, no tiene mucho sentido. Es como decir en español, yo internet. Y para decirlo correcto, yo voy a internet. o yo busco en internet con otro verbo. Entonces, en este
Sería
caso,
su
I,
traducción.
I go on the internet. Es como cuando tú vas al internet o te firmas en internet. En español puede ser varias porque tenemos un montón de palabras para decir que buscas en internet,
Es como
navegas en
navegar en
internet.
internet prácticamente.
Sí, de hecho, también existe otra. Go on the internet habla como navegar. En inglés no dices navegar, dices como la palabra de surf. I surf the internet o surf on the internet. Surfear, que quiere decir realmente navegar en internet. Entonces,
I surf on
I
internet.
surf on the internet.
On the.
I surf on the internet o surf the
Oh, me
internet.
gusta esa palabra.
Surf. Entonces aquí, por ejemplo, te dan otras imágenes para ir viendo todo esto. Te da la idea. Check answers y ya, great job. Y hay otro ejercicio, bueno, no vamos a hacerlos todos, pero aquí ya te dice aquí es muy bueno este. Aquí dice vocabulary morning routine. Dice, listen and repeat the sentences. Record your voice. ¿Qué vas a hacer? Vas a poder grabar tu voz, ¿sí? Y luego compararlo con las grabaciones modelo. Por ejemplo, aquí le vamos a darle clic.
I get up early.
I get up. ¿Qué tienes que hacer? Repetir. Entonces, yo le doy clic aquí y me está grabando. Todo lo que estoy diciendo lo está grabando. Tengo que decir, I get up early. Y ya le doy play acá. Y a ver si lo escuchan también ustedes.
I get up early.
Y me está grabando. Todo lo que estoy diciendo lo está grabando. Tengo que decir, I get up early. Y ya comparas lo que suena con lo que tú dices. Por ejemplo, en el número 2, podemos hacerlo directamente. Esto es como ejercicio de listen and repeat, but also pronunciation, pero también pronunciación. Entonces le doy clic aquí en grabar. I eat breakfast. Ya lo detengo y ya me escucho.
I eat breakfast.
I eat breakfast. ¿Sí se dan cuenta, chicos? ¿Se lo pudieron apreciar?
Yes, teacher.
Entonces es algo que ustedes van a poder hacer para, pues, sonar más natural. Yo ahorita lo hice muy mecánico, pero, por ejemplo, esta. Go on the internet. Ya tiene que sonar un poquito más natural.
I go on the internet.
Go on the internet. Y ya, pues, suena un poquito diferente. Traten de hacerlo lo más natural posible, ¿vale? Y vamos a un ejercicio más. Dice, vocabulary morning routine. Are these activities in your morning routine? ¿Qué actividades son las que tú realizas? Dice, choose the things you do in the morning. For example, now with Fatima. Can you click on the activities that you do in the morning, Fatima? ¿Le puedes dar clic a las actividades que tú haces en la mañana? Ok. Check email. The first thing in the morning. Sí, nos despertamos y luego a ver el WhatsApp o el Facebook, ¿verdad?
Las noticias.
Las noticias, muy bien. Muy bien, Fátima. ¿Alguna? Muy bien. Go talk to my friends. Go on the internet. Very good. Muy bien. Y ya le podemos, si ya no, esto no se evalúa nada, pero si le podemos dar start again, pues lo reinicia, ¿verdad? Y ya nos cambia, exactamente. Dale clic en yes or no, no hay problema. Muy bien. And well, this is the platform you are going to be using, and I am going to be using this with you also. También la vamos a estar haciendo nosotros. Ahorita vamos a ir al workbook que prácticamente lo podemos hacer todo aquí en línea. Dice lesson A in the morning, getting started. What's a typical day? Here we have the same as in the book. Aquí tenemos lo mismo que en el libro, lo acabamos de escuchar about Greg. Podemos escuchar el audio de Greg.
What's a typical morning like in your home?
Y nos dice Greg
Well,
su mañana.
I'm pretty busy. I get up early and check my email. I listen to the radio. I don't watch TV on weekdays. Then I study.
Y aquí tenemos, dice, choose the correct description. Quiet, busy, crazy or noisy are adjectives. Estos son adjetivos que describen la mañana de Greg. Quiet is that you do nothing, you're very calm. Busy, you are active. Crazy, you don't know what to do. And noisy, a lot of noise outside. People doing things. What is the best description for Greg's morning? ¿Cuál es la mejor descripción para la mañana de Greg?
Busy.
Busy. Very good.
¿Se
Click on
pronuncia
busy.
busy?
Busy. Así como bicicleta. Busy.
Ah, ok. Thanks.
Sí, no worry. Entonces le damos clic en busy y es igual con Jennifer.
What's a typical morning like in your home?
Noisy. I try to study, but my brother and sister make a lot of noise. They don't care. My sister watches TV, and my brother plays games on the computer.
Cuando yo cambio de página pueden ver tanto el libro como la plataforma, ¿verdad? Cuando hago esto.
Yes, teacher.
Ok. Y para que vean que lo pueden ir checando en su libro. What is the best description for Jennifer's morning, Fátima?
Noisy.
Noisy. Yes. What about Amanda's?
What's a typical morning like in your home?
Si se fijan, es la misma pregunta. What's a typical morning like in your home? Now with Amanda.
What's a typical morning like in your home?
It's crazy. We get up late,
Crazy.
so I eat breakfast in the car. My husband doesn't have breakfast. He drives.
He drives. Ah, muy importante. He drives. And this is Alex. You can navigate from picture to picture also. This is Alex now. Alex morning.
What's a typical morning like in your home?
Well, my wife and I read the newspaper. I have breakfast, and my wife has coffee. We're pretty quiet. We don't talk a lot.
So the best description is
White.
quiet.
Teacher,
Yes.
¿qué significa pretty seguido de otra palabra? Por ejemplo, pretty quiet, perdón, o
Pretty.
pretty busy.
Pretty es un adjetivo que lo podemos usar para describir a una persona. Por ejemplo, aplica para mujeres, ¿no? Si conocen a, no sé, Scarlett Johansson. She's pretty. Bonita. Pretty. Pero también pretty nos dice que es muy. Por ejemplo, pretty much. Hay mucho. Como cuando decimos aquí mucho y muy, que es un pleonasmo, ¿no? Pretty intensifica o le da más fuerza al adjetivo. Pretty quiet. Quiet es tranquilo. Pretty quiet sería muy tranquilo. Entonces, funciona también como un adverbio, adverb, que le da fuerza en este caso o describe más lo que es cada adjetivo. Le da un poquito más de fuerza.
Y, teacher, ¿y sería lo mismo si decimos pretty muy bonito o muy bien hecho? O, ok.
Parecido mucho con esta palabra, ¿verdad? Very, que es muy común que lo usamos. Very quiet. Demasiado. Sí.
Entonces, el pretty es más como cuando hablamos de un adjetivo, o sea, bueno, para intensificar más como a la persona, y el very es más como para una acción.
Para los dos. Por ejemplo, aquí pretty quiet. Quiet es callado, no es una persona. Pero cuidado, nada más. Pretty tiene que estar ubicado antes de algo que va a describir. Por ejemplo, si yo digo the girl The
Por
girl
ejemplo, hay un cantante que
is
se llama
pretty.
Maluma que antes de sus canciones dice Pretty
Ajá.
Boy. Entonces
Ah,
ahí que dice muy niño.
ajá. No. Por ejemplo, aquí, si estamos hablando de una persona, pretty describe a la
Niño
persona.
lindo, entonces sería.
Exactamente. Entonces tenemos que ver de antes de qué va. Entonces, pretty puede describir una persona o una casa, pretty house, una casa bonita, o un día hermoso, a pretty day. En lugar de decir a beautiful day, también se puede utilizar. Muy raro, ¿no? Pero pretty tiene dos funciones. Si está después del verbo to be o antes de un sustantivo, pretty boy, como tú dijiste, está describiendo a la persona o está describiendo, en este caso, al sujeto, girl o boy. Si te fijas aquí, pretty boy, pretty está primero y boy está segundo. En este caso, girl va primero y pretty va segundo. Pero pretty va después del verbo to be. The girl is pretty. También puedes decir the boy is pretty. Aunque pretty no se ocupa tanto para hombres, más bien para damas, para mujeres. Pretty girl. Sin embargo, pretty también lo ocupamos para darle más fuerza a los adjetivos, que este es el caso. Pretty quiet, muy calmado. Pretty busy, muy ocupado. Pretty crazy, muy loco. Pretty noisy, muy ruidoso. ¿Sí? Pretty.
Ok.
Pretty se parece mucho a very. Son como intensificadores, se les llama. Les dan un poquito más de fuerza, en este caso, a los adjetivos que se están usando. Quiet, busy, crazy, noisy. ¿Sale? Veamos el adjetivo acá en el libro. Dice crazy, pretty quiet. No se refiere a una persona, se refiere a este adjetivo. Pretty quiet. Muy tranquilos. ¿Sí? Muy tranquilos. Si dijera pretty crazy, ¿cómo sería? ¿Muy
Muy
qué?
loco.
Muy loco. A ver si aquí hay otra. No hay otra pretty busy.
Profe, ¿y pretty es formal o informal?
No tiene formalidad. Simplemente te ayuda a describir o a darle más fuerza al adjetivo. Si te refieres como una palabra más fancy, no tiene tanta diferencia. ¿Sí? O sea que hay muy elegante, no. Pretty. Pretty much, pretty big, muy grande, pretty tall, muy alto. Pretty nada más le da más fuerza al adjetivo. ¿Vale? ¿Sí? Hello. Check answers. ¿Sí? ¿Sí, Fátima, también? ¿Todo bien?
Yes, creo.
Excelente. No, dime, cualquier, porque pretty sí es una palabrita que de repente la usamos en dos actividades, ¿no? Para escribir una persona, pretty girl, pretty boy, pretty kid, pretty, algo que esté bonito, pretty. Y es muy normal usar pretty. Pero pretty también se ocupa para precisamente describir o darle más fuerza a, a un adjetivo, como lo hemos estado viendo en esto. Entonces, no sé si me expliqué bien, sin
Sería
tener otra
cuestión
explicación.
de checar bien la oración, ¿no?
Sí, por supuesto,
Ok.
tienen que saber, o más bien sí fijarse, de qué se está hablando, ¿no? Por ejemplo, si hablamos de una persona y decimos she's pretty, no digamos que ella es muy, ¿verdad? Estamos diciendo que es bonita, pretty. Entonces, si hablamos de descripciones de cosas, que está grande o alto, tall. Por ejemplo, me imagino que el buen Pacheco ha de ser alto. He's tall. Pero entonces llega, no sé, ¿quién te gusta? El Undertaker, no sé si lo conocen. O alguien que sea más alto. Pretty tall. Ah, es muy alto. ¿Sí? Muy alto. Déjenme les muestro.
Ahí también se podría utilizar el very, ¿no?
O
Very tall.
very, exactamente. ¿Pueden ver esta página?
Sí.
Pretty, dice, be with adjectives y adverbs very and so. She's pretty. Ah, ella está bonita. Entonces, aquí también el pretty, como very, lo podemos sustituir. Aquí she's pretty, se habla de cómo se habla una persona, ¿no? Pretty. Pero podemos sustituir la palabra very con pretty. Me acordé de ese que tengo otro libro, dice pretty. Pretty te da la sensación de así como este, mira. Very y pretty pueden utilizarse de la misma manera para decir que es muy. Aquí, por ejemplo, pretty ya no sería bonita, sino sería como muy. Misma función que very. ¿Sí me explicó? Muy parecido. O sea,
Ok.
pretty le da más fuerza al adjetivo que se describe. ¿Sale? Vamos a verlo seguramente más adelante. ¿Sí, Fátima?
Para decir muy bonito. ¿Cómo
Very
sería?
pretty. Ahí sí, very pretty. O
Ah,
very beautiful. O so pretty, so beautiful. Porque si usas pretty, pretty, pues se escucha raro, ¿no? No es muy común.
ah,
Pero sí puedes escuchar pretty o usar pretty con otros adjetivos. Por ejemplo, si fuera muy temprano. Déjame ver si puedo poner una. Very early. O pretty early. ¿Qué quiere decir? Muy temprano. Early. Las dos palabras, las dos frases significan lo mismo. Is very early o is pretty early. Imagínate tempranito, a las 6 de la mañana, todo está oscuro. Oh, it's very early o it's pretty early. Significa lo mismo. Aquí pretty, no que la mañana o que la madrugada está, o que el temprano está bonito. Más bien que es muy temprano. ¿Vale? Y lo comparo con pretty porque tiene prácticamente la misma función. Same function, pretty and pretty. ¿Sale?
yes, teacher.
Ok. Entonces, ¿por qué? Porque lo vimos en libro, ¿no? Por eso estamos aquí, porque dice very busy, no, pretty busy. Y es la misma palabra. Aquí en lugar de pretty, pudieron haber utilizado very. Y es lo mismo. Very busy o pretty busy. Muy ocupado. ¿Sale? ¿Sí, chicos? Háblenme, please.
Yes, teacher.
Sí, thank you, gracias. Y si alguna duda, y si queda, podemos ver ejemplos, ¿eh? No hay problema. Dice aquí, vamos adelantito, ¿vale? Dice vocabulary preview morning routines. These are activities you do in the morning. For example, play video games. What number is play video games? ¿Qué número es play video games?
3.
3.
Number 3.
What number is check email?
6.
6. Very good. What about watch TV?
Number 4.
Eat breakfast.
Number 2.
Listen to the radio.
Number 5.
Number 5. Get up early.
Number 1.
Exactly. We check answers. These are morning routines. Things you do first thing in the morning. Now let's check the next activity. Morning routines. Go on the internet. What is the number for go on the internet?
Number 6.
Drive to work.
Number 3.
Study English.
Number 2.
Okay, I talk to my friends.
5.
Number 5, I read the newspaper.
Number 1.
Number 1, I'm finding it very similar. These are activities that you do in the morning. Ya habíamos hecho esto, ¿no? Ya lo hemos hecho. Okay, let's go. Let's continue.
Teacher,
Dígame. Yes.
una pregunta. Cuando
Ujú.
es el verbo de hablar,
Ujú.
¿cómo suena?
Talk.
Talk. O sea,
Talk.
como que la O y la L se juntan para decir talk, así como
Ujú.
talk.
Exactly. Miren, este es uno de los juegos que comentaba la misma Aro. Name the picture. Entonces, no sé, Pacheco, sí, disculpa, talk, la pronunciación talk, no suena como talc de talco, ¿verdad? Talk, como que haces la boca un poquito así como redonda como la otra O. Talk. ¿Vale? ¿Sí, Pacheco?
Yes, teacher,
Sí,
gracias.
sí. Ok, entonces sí, la pronunciación con más naturalidad más adelante les va a salir más natural. Dice aquí, les voy a mostrar este jueguito. Dice, name the picture y ustedes van a ayudar, ¿eh? Dice, vamos a ver qué tal es el juego. Dice. Fíjense la imagen, cómo se va haciendo grande y tienen que adivinar si es check email, exercise o do homework.
Exercise.
Exactamente. Ok, number 2.
Homework.
Have coffee.
Coffee.
Oh, mira,
Yeah.
la tenías bien, Fátima. Number 4, number 3.
Check email.
Number 4.
Get up early.
Very good, Fatima. Number 5.
Watch TV.
¿Será?
No, have coffee, no.
Pues, ni modo, ni modo. Me voy con la primera que escuché. Number 6.
Eat breakfast.
Eat breakfast. Okay. También tiene un timer aquí. Number 7.
Watch TV.
Watch TV. Okay. Nos está corrigiendo la 5. ¿Qué era qué?
Have coffee.
Y ahí se van a encontrar con varios jueguitos. También view answers and play. Muy bien, vamos adelante. Grammar, aquí es donde viene. Here is the description of the simple present statements to talk about morning routines. It says, figure it out. You have to check the exercise and put the words in the correct box. There are extra verbs for some interviews. Here, for example, for number 1, well, in this case, number 1, Greg says, well, I'm pretty busy. I check, checks. Get up, gets up. What is the correct one?
Get up.
I get up early. Number 2, and my email. Check. Now, you can see now here, we have 2 more options that are incorrect, but these options are modified with the third person. Si te fijan, ya están modificadas como para tercera persona. Si fuera él, he checks, o he gets up. Vamos a ver el grammar más adelante. Number 2, Jennifer, my brother and sister, a lot of noise. Make, makes, play, plays, watch, watches.
Makes.
Makes. Ok. Vamos a poner makes. My sister, TV.
Watches.
Watches TV. My brother. Plays.
No, la primera es make.
¿Mandé?
La primera
Eso
es make.
es lo que iba a checar. Mira, vamos a checar las respuestas. ¿Por qué aquí makes está incorrecto? Dice, my brother and sister. ¿Cuántas personas hay aquí? Two people. Which pronoun we use for brother
Sí,
and
es que hace
sister?
referencia a ellos.
Yes, exactly. They. So,
Ay, sorry.
don't worry. It's very important because here we need to practice. Check my email, brother and sister make a lot of noise. Watch TV. No, my sister watches TV and my brother plays games on the computer. Number 3 for Amanda. Amanda and her husband. We late.
Get up.
Get up. My husband, only the husband, drive or drives? Drives. Very good, because the activity is only the husband, he. Finally, number 4, Alex says, I have breakfast and my wife
has
coffee. Check answers, yes. Has, because my wife can be a substitute by she. En este caso, my wife, mi esposa, puede ser sustituido por she, ella, she. Okay. Very good. Now let's go to the grammar, I guess. The presentation of, more exercises. Figure it out. Simple present statements. Complete the interviews using the correct word from. Let me give you the control, Fatima, so you can move my my mouse, my cursor, and you put the words in the correct order for number 1. In this case, for Greg. I remember what he says about TV on weekdays. Yes, I don't. Exactly. I don't watch TV on weekdays. Very good. Pacheco, number 2. My brother and sister are so noisy. They don't or doesn't care.
They don't care.
They don't, exactly. Can you move it? Thank you, Fatima. They don't care. Care means importar, right over there. They don't care. There's a song, I love it, I don't care, I love it. Hay una canción así que cantaba, no me acuerdo quién, pero bueno. Number 3.
Miley Cyrus. Oh.
Yeah, I don't care, no me importa. Sí, así decía. Jennifer, number 3, Amanda. Fatima, my husband doesn't has. Okay. Number 4.
Okay.
Okay, you can correct it. Yes. Why is have and not has? ¿Por qué es have y no has?
Porque es negativo.
Because it's negative, and in the negative, the doesn't is giving us the third person. Very good, Fatima, very good. Number 4, Pacheco, we're pretty quiet. We, it's a negative statement. We don't very good. We don't talk a lot. Check answers, Fatima. Thank you. Very good. Next exercise. I don't know what. Yes, number 3. Thank you. Now here you need to type the answers. Aquí es donde necesitamos escribirlas, ¿no? What do people say about their mornings? ¿Qué dicen ellos? Complete the sentences. Select read and use the interviews to help you. Let's see. Okay, here is the the script that you can use to guide you with the answers, to help you with the answers. For example, what about Greg? I listen to the radio and I what?
Watch TV.
I watch TV. I
Don't watch.
exactly. This is Greg's morning. Don't watch TV. What about Jennifer Pacheco? My brother and sister
Make
make a lot of noise. They
don't
don't care.
care.
They don't care. Check answers, okay. And then you complete the others when you are using the platform. This is just an example. Let's go for number 4. Here you have to select from the drop down menu. Aquí tienen que seleccionarlo del menú descendiente. Aquí, por ejemplo, Greg checks emails. Greg don't watch TV or doesn't watch TV. Which one is correct? We are talking about Greg doesn't watch. Jennifer brother and sister make or makes?
Make.
Make. Jennifer's brother
Plays.
plays. And then you check answers. Yes. Amanda's husband. Well, we have to select the correct answer. Let's go ahead. Okay, we
Teacher,
finish.
una pregunta.
Yes.
Ahorita que estaba lo de my husband doesn't have breakfast, siempre que sea negativo, el último, por ejemplo, en el have y has, cada vez que sea negativo va a ser have.
Exactly. We only change the verb in affirmative. Solo cuando es afirmativo se cambia el verbo. Negativo no. Ni preguntas. Only in affirmative.
Por ejemplo, si hay uno, no sé, como por ejemplo el de donde se le agrega la S al último verbo, y si está en negativo igual solamente queda como play.
Exacto. Solamente en afirmativos. Por ejemplo, I wake up. Aquí todas están con I. I wake up, I get up, I take a shower. Si fuera para él, ¿cómo sería? He
wakes up.
Wakes up. In get up, he or she
gets up.
Gets up. Pero si fuera negativo, le tenemos que a fuerzas agregar para él y ella doesn't. Doesn't. Y este doesn't ya me da la tercera persona y aparte es negativo. Si yo no me levanto, yo uso don't. I don't wake up, I don't get up. Pero si fuera él o ella, he o she, uso doesn't. Y ya ya no cambio. Por ejemplo, no se levanta, ella no se levanta, ¿cómo sería?
She doesn't get up.
Exacto. Que él no se baña, a ver,
he doesn't take a shower.
He doesn't take a shower. Y en este caso, con he o she, así va a ser siempre. Y en negativo no se modifica. Ni en preguntas tampoco. Solo afirmativo. Por ejemplo, have lunch. Si yo desayuno, o en este caso es comer, ¿no? I have lunch, yo como. Pero si fuera que él come, ¿cómo sería? He que.
En afirmativo.
He has lunch. Exactamente. He has lunch. Pero si fuera negativo, ocupamos el doesn't.
Entonces sería he doesn't lunch.
He doesn't. No se te olvide el verbo. He doesn't, ¿qué?
He doesn't have
Have.
lunch. A have lunch.
Sí,
Sí,
porque
sí,
ya
cierto, cierto.
el
Ya
tercera
está en
persona.
negativo.
Exactamente, sería has.
Sí.
En afirmativo sería he has lunch. Pero negativo, he doesn't have lunch. Y eso es bien importante porque have cambia de have a has.
O sea que en resumidas palabras, cada vez que esté en negativo, conserva el verbo.
Ujú.
Ok.
Ya no se modifica.
Entonces,
Sí, sí, sí. Vamos a ver más ejemplos ahorita seguramente. Ok, vamos a ver. Y acá, para third person, he, she, or it, these are the rules. Remember this one. We are going to see that in the book too. For third person, he, she, or it, in general, we add an S to the end of the verb. En general, se le agrega una S al final del verbo. Por ejemplo, I work, no cambia. Sería I, sería you, porque la canción no me sale muy bien. Vamos a tener que ponerle más práctica. Para I, para you, para we o para they, no se modifica. Solamente he o she. Entonces, I work, you work, we work. Pero she, díganlo conmigo, she works.
She works.
Y para he works.
He works.
he works.
This is in general for most verbs, but verbs ending in consonant plus y, in a consonant plus y, we change the y, we remove the y and add IES. Cuando son verbos que terminen en consonante más y, consonante más y, no vocal más y, quitamos la y y ponemos IES. IES. I study becomes studies. I study, you study, we study, they study. She, Fátima Francisco, she what? She
Studies.
cry, she or he
Cries.
try, intentar. I try, you try, we try, they try, he
Tries.
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 Spy, de espiar. I spy, you spy.
Spies.
He
Spies.
spies. She spies. Now, the last rule, verbs ending O, SH, CH, X, or double S, we add ES at the end of the verb. So go changes to goes. Also do changes to does. Okay? I do, she does. We do, he does. I go, he goes. We go, she goes. Repeat after me. Goes.
Goes.
Washes.
Washes.
Watches.
Watches.
Mixes.
Mixes.
Kisses.
Kisses.
So we modify the verbs for he, she, or it when the sentence is affirmative. When the sentence is affirmative, we change the verb. In negative sentences or questions, we do not change the verb. Okay, Francisco? Only in affirmative sentences. Thank you. So these are, let me present you this video. In this video, we are going to check a little bit more about the simple present third person regular verbs for the cases of he, she, or it. The spelling rules for third person, including the consonant plus y ending. These are the pronouns. First person, I. Second person, you. Third person, singular. This is important. He, she, or it. The verb changes only in affirmative. For example, repeat after me. I play.
I play.
You play.
You play.
You play.
He plays.
He plays.
She plays.
She
She
plays.
plays.
It plays.
It plays.
Plays.
We play.
We play.
We
You
play.
play.
You play.
You play.
They play.
They
play.
play.
As you can see, only with he, she, or it, the verb changes. In this case, play ends vowel plus y. That's why we only add an S. Let's see more examples. We add an S to the end of the verb for third person. Let's go ahead. More examples for I, you, we, they, or he, she, and it. It becomes its. Repeat after me, its.
It's.
Drink,
It.
drinks.
Drinks.
Read, reads.
Reads.
Brings.
Write,
Right.
writes.
Right.
We add an S to most verbs. In this case, ending
Wash.
sh, wash, washes. Fix, fixes. Watch,
Watch.
watches.
Watches.
Pass, passes. The rule says, with verbs ending sh, x, ch, or double s, or o, you need to add es to the end of the verb. Okay, only in affirmative sentences. Let's see more examples. Ending o, do changes to does. Repeat after me, do.
Does. Do.
Does. Go, goes.
Go. Goes.
Very good. Now, using the verbs, please read the whole sentence using the verb. Lean toda la oración utilizando el verbo. Number 1 for Fatima. I breakfast every morning.
I do breakfast every morning. No. Eat. I eat breakfast every morning.
Very good. Number 2 for Pacheco.
You go to school every day.
Exactly. Tom.
Tom washes his hands before lunch.
Exactly. We add es at the end of the verb for Tom because in case of Tom, we can use the pronoun he, so it's third person. Number 5, Pacheco. This is for you. Mary.
The alarm. Mary?
Mhm.
Mary does her homework after school.
Exactly. Mary does. In this case, Mary, can we change Mary for the pronoun she? So it's a third person. Be careful with that. Number 4, Fatima. This is for you, Fatima.
The alarm clock rings every morning.
Exactly. Rings. Why rings? Because the alarm clock is a thing. We can change the alarm clock with the pronoun it because it's something not alive, it's not a person, it's a thing, it's an alarm clock. Okay. And finally, number 6, Pacheco.
We watch the show because we like.
Exactly. We don't change it because we are using we. Thank you. Very good. I don't know. Thank you very much for the exercise. Any questions on this? No questions with this exercise? ¿Alguna pregunta con este ejercicio? No?
No, teacher.
No.
Okay. Let's finish. That's the last one. Very good. Now, let me go back a little bit. Here, for consonant plus Y, we add IES at the end of the verb. So study changes to studies. Cry, cries, worry, preocuparse, worries, fly, flies. Fly in this case is when you go in an airplane, you are flying, okay? So help me using these verbs. For example, using he for study Fatima. He.
He studies.
Exactly. Cry Pacheco. She.
She cries.
She for worry Pacheco.
She worries.
She worries. Fly for he Fatima.
Flies.
He flies. Very good.
Flies.
He flies. Excellent job. Now let's go to the platform here. Do you like the platform? ¿Les gusta la plataforma?
Yes.
It's good. It's very practical, so you can have exercise and practice again and again. Let's see the grammar here. This is a presentation for the grammar, and you can also watch the presentation every time you need. Here is the explanation from the platform.
Grammar. Simple present statements. These are verbs.
Eat. Get up.
Read. Listen.
Aquí en esta plataforma no podemos adelantarle, o sea, realmente no, lo que podemos hacer es adelantarle, pero hasta cada puntito. Pero que yo le quiera mover hacia acá, no, tenemos que seguirlo despacito, despacito.
Before the verb, use a subject. Some subjects are pronouns. For example, I, you, we, they.
We can use pronouns or names.
Simple present statements are subject plus verb plus the rest of the statement.
I eat breakfast. You get up late.
We read the paper. They listen to the radio. Use the simple present to talk about routines.
I eat breakfast every day.
Every day.
Use the simple present to talk about things that are always true. I like coffee.
Things that are true. I like coffee. I don't like coffee. Okay. Next. Now, can you remember the rule? Choose the correct verb form for each subject. But we haven't seen the third person. Let me go back right here.
Grammar. Simple present.
We didn't saw that. We didn't see that. No vimos la de las terceras
Remember.
personas, ¿verdad?
Simple present statements.
Let's check the remember part.
Remember, some statements have names or nouns as subjects. Listen and repeat. Grammar. Simple present statements. These are verbs.
Eat. Get up.
Read. Listen. Before the verb, use a subject. Some subjects are pronouns. For example, I, you, we, they. Simple present statements are subject plus verb plus the rest of the statement.
I eat breakfast. You get up late.
We read the paper.
They listen to the radio. Use the simple present to talk about routines.
I eat breakfast every day.
Use the simple present to talk about things that are always true.
I like coffee.
Okay, well, I told you the rules. So for number one, it says verb, listen, watch, study. Verbs plus s or ies. These are examples. Which is the correct one? I listen or I listens? I watch or I watches? I study or I studies?
Listen, watch, study.
My parents listen, watch, study, or my parents listens, watches, studies.
Listen, watch, and study.
Very good. What about he?
Verb. Verb plus s.
Plus yes. Very good. Let me check here. No se deja. Okay, ya se quedó. What about Greg? Listen, watch, study, or listens, watches, studies?
Listen, watch, studies.
Watch, study.
Check answers. Yes, all correct. Very good. We have another exercise. So more rules. We. What about for we? Listen, watch, study, or listens, watches, studies?
Listen, watch, study.
Mr. and Mrs. Stern.
Listen, watch, study.
Very good, because we can use they. My brother, Pacheco. My brother, listen, watch, study, or listens, watches, studies? This is for Pacheco.
Listen, watch, study.
Very good. Okay, check answers. Excellent. And then we have an exercise.
Remember, simple present statements.
This is the remember part. Okay, this is only for the examples, and you can listen and repeat the examples. You see, we have the subject plus the verb and a complement or the rest of the information. And you can click on it to listen and then
I eat breakfast.
to listen and then repeat the sentence. Please, for example, now listen and repeat, Pacheco and Fatima. 1, 2, 3.
I eat breakfast.
I eat breakfast.
Thank you. What about he?
He listens to the radio.
Now you do it.
He listens to the radio.
Okay, and you can click on it and you can practice and practice. Let's go for number 2. Right here, we have to complete this exercise. It's a complete the chart and use words in the box to make verb phrases. For example, we have I, you, we, they eat breakfast. Now we have the verbs here, or the nouns change for third person. In this case, read, drives, watches, checks, get up. What is the good one for number 2? I, you, we, they. We need to complete the second part. For example, let me help you. I, you, we, or they read the paper. Are you, we, they late? What is the correct one? What is the word missing? drives, get up, watches, or checks. Pacheco, Fatima? Anybody?
Go.
Late?
No, get up.
No,
Get
get
up.
up. Get.
Exactly. What about number 4? Are you, we, or they listen
To the radio.
to the radio? Okay. Now, Fatima, I'm going to give you the control now. So you can do the second part. He, she, or it. Pacheco, number 1. He, she, or it.
Um, watch
Watches.
TV.
Exactly. Very good, Fatima. Now you do number 2, Fatima. He, she, or it
Drives.
drives to work. Very good. Pacheco, he, she, it plays.
Games on the computer.
Exactly. And finally, Fatima,
Checks.
he checks email. Okay, can you read the sentence using he only for the second part? So use he only to read he watches TV. Number 2, Fatima, he
watches TV.
Okay, now the number 2, the second.
He drives to work.
Exactly, using he, Pacheco, number 3. With play, number 3, this one. He
plays games on the computer.
Exactly. And now using he also, but Fatima, he
checks email.
very good. Now you help me, please, Fatima, with number 1, she.
Teacher,
Yes.
me voy a desconectar unos 5 minutos porque voy a alistarme para ir al trabajo y ahorita me vuelvo a conectar.
Ok, sí. ¿A qué horas te vas a trabajar, Pacheco?
Ahorita como a las 2:10 por mucho.
Ok, porque estaba a punto de sugerirles un break. Si quieres aprovechamos eso. Son casi 10 para las 2 y tomamos un break. Fátima, ¿cómo te sientes? ¿No tienes hambre? ¿A comer algo? ¿A ir al baño? ¿Algo?
No, estoy bien.
¿Estás bien? Podríamos tomar un break para aprovechar que Pacheco va y viene. ¿A qué horas te desconectas? ¿Como hasta las 3, Pacheco?
Sí, a las 3 me desconecto.
Ok. ¿Qué te parece, Fátima, si tomamos un break de unos 15 minutitos?
Ok.
Y aquí nos vemos, ¿sale? Voy a detener la grabación. Okay, let's restart the class. Here we are going to check the answers. And we are clear. Okay, very good. Now we have another exercise for number 3. And in this exercise, we need to select the correct answer. For example, my grandparents eat breakfast together. Number 2, Fatima, can you help me with number 2? Can you see number 2? My father have or has? Has coffee. I don't know, Francisco, if you can see number 3, my parents talk a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, or talks, yes. Number 4, Fatima. Can you read the whole complete?
Check.
Okay, I check. Number 5, Pacheco.
You watch TV a lot.
You watch TV a lot. Fatima, complete sentence, my mother.
My mother listens to the radio.
Exactly. Number 7, Pacheco. Be careful walking.
My cousin plays computer games.
Plays, very good. And finally, number 8, Fatima. My sister. And I.
I read the newspaper.
Excellent. Let's check the answer. 7 of 7. Very good. Now, this is the grammar. So remember, we change or we modify the verb only with he, she, or it in the affirmative. Now we are going to check negative statements, affirmative and negative also, grammar. We are going to play the bottom to start the explanation from the platform.
Grammar. Simple present statements. Verb endings. Verb endings. He, she, and it. Remember, verbs with he, she, and it end in s or es.
He listens to the radio.
She watches TV. Add s to most verbs.
Get. He gets up late.
Add es to verbs ending in ch. Watch. She watches TV. Add s to verbs ending in a vowel and y.
Be careful, this is vowel plus y, so doesn't change a lot, only at s.
Play. He plays video games.
Add ies to verbs ending in a consonant and y.
Study. She studies English.
In these cases, it's a consonant plus y, so the y is loose. We remove the y and add ies.
Some verbs have irregular endings.
Irregular means that they don't follow, they don't change with these rules that we have learned. They change different. We have three verbs, have or has, do or does, go and goes. Let's see if we have another one.
Have. I, you, we, they have. He, she, it has. I have coffee. She has tea. Do. I, you, we, they do. He, she, it does. I do my homework. He does his homework.
Okay, that's the explanation for the grammar. We have seen that. Now let's check some exercises. What is the correct one for watch? Watches or watches? What is the correct one? 1, 2, or 3?
2.
Number 2. Read. 1, 2, or 3?
1.
1, very good. And finally, study.
3.
Studies, very good. Those are the rules, very easy, very simple. We just need to practice. Relax. It's ending in X. Relaxes, very good. You see also, very good pronunciation, Francisco, relaxes. We have 3 different sounds. Play, Fatima?
Plays.
Plays, very good, Fatima also. Excellent job. So we need to cover those in a moment about the pronunciation.
Remember, verb endings for he, she, and it. Verbs with he, she, and it end in s or es. Listen and repeat.
Please, guys, listen and repeat.
Grammar. Simple present statements. Verb endings. Verb endings. He, she, and it. Remember, verbs with he, she, and it end in s or es.
He listens to the radio.
She watches TV.
Add s to most verbs.
Get. He gets up late.
Add es to verbs ending in ch. Watch. She watches TV. Add s to verbs ending in a vowel and y.
Play. He plays video games.
Add ies to verbs ending in a consonant and y.
Study. She studies English.
Some verbs have irregular endings.
Have. I, you, we, they have. He, she, it has. I have coffee. She has tea. Do. I, you, we, they do. He, she, it does. I do my homework. He does his homework.
Okay, we covered that. Yes, a summary.
Remember, verb endings for he, she, and it. Verbs with he, she, and it end in s or es. Listen and repeat.
Listen and repeat, please.
Get. Gets.
Get.
Watch. Watches.
Watches.
Play. Plays.
Play, plays.
Plays.
Studies.
Study, studies.
Studies.
Has.
Have, has.
Has.
Do. Does.
Do and does.
Does.
Very good. And now let's check number 2. Here is an exercise to check the verb endings grammar. For example, my sister likes or like.
Likes.
My friend, I don't know if you can do it, Pacheco. My friend studies or study? Studies, very good. Maybe he's in a transportation, maybe in the bus or no. If you cannot answer, don't worry, Pacheco. Number 4, Fatima, my neighbor? Has, very good. My neighbor has. Number 5, my aunt, only my aunt. TV shows, watches. Number 6, Fatima, my cousin? drives. Our classmate Tom plays. Very good. And finally, Fatima, we get up or we get up?
Get up.
Get up. Very good, Fatima. Yes, we get up. We are going to check the answers. Oh, number 6. My cousin drives. It's plural. I think I made a mistake too because this is a plural. So my cousins. The correct, my cousins, because cousins is more than 2. Not only 1, 2 or more. Okay, Fatima? My mistake too. Number 3, to finish the grammar. For example, listen, listens. What is for go? What is the correct verb ending?
Goes.
Goes. Very good. Write. Writes. Study.
Studies.
Studies. Very good. Do. Does. Have.
Has.
Has. Watch. Watches. And exercise.
Exercises.
Exercises. Very good. Check answers. Is correct. Very good. Good job. Very good. Now let's move on with the lesson. Let's see where we are now because we are going to check now the negative, I guess. Remember, in negative statements, we don't change the verbs. Let's see what we have here. I think it's the same.
Grammar. Simple present negative statements.
Only negative, yes.
Negative statements with I, you, we, and they are subject.
I.
Plus don't.
I don't.
Very important.
Plus verb.
I don't eat.
Plus the rest of the statement.
I don't eat lunch.
Negative statements with I, you, we, and they.
I don't eat lunch.
You don't have tea.
We don't get up early.
They don't read books.
Okay, Fatima, Francisco, what is the negative for he, she, or it? We don't use don't, we use?
Doesn't.
Doesn't, exactly. So, and with doesn't is plus the verb. We don't change the verb, okay? Doesn't plus verb. Let's go and see the explanation.
Notice. Don't means do not. Don't is a contraction. Do not is a full form. Negative statements with he and she are subject.
He.
Plus doesn't.
Very important.
He doesn't.
Plus verb.
He doesn't listen.
Plus the rest of the statement.
He doesn't listen to CDs.
Doesn't. Very important for you.
Negative statements with he and she are
He doesn't listen to CDs.
She doesn't watch videos.
notice. Doesn't means does not. Doesn't is a contraction. Does not is a full form. Some negative statements have names or nouns as subjects.
He doesn't listen to CDs. Greg doesn't listen to CDs.
Now, as you can see, you can change the subject for the pronoun. So it's kind of easy if you remember the pronouns and check what pronoun can you use instead or changing the pronoun for the name. For example, Greg, you can change Greg for he.
She doesn't watch videos.
She.
My sister doesn't watch videos.
You can change my sister for she or the name of a person. And use always does.
Some negative statements have names or nouns as subjects.
They don't read books. Mr. and Mrs. Stern don't read books.
As you can see, you can change the pronoun for the names, in this case, last names of these people.
They don't watch videos.
They,
My parents don't watch videos.
could be names or nouns. In this case, these are names, Mr. and Mrs. Stern, and my parents is the noun. Okay, you can change it for nouns also. Remember that. Now let's check some examples. Here's the summary. Or the review of the topic. It's taking a little bit longer. Let's see number 2. Okay, let's go back again. I don't know what's the deal with the presentation. Let's do number 2. These are negative or affirmative sentences. In this case, I don't like mornings. For number 2, my coworkers and I have or has coffee together. What is the correct one? My coworkers, my colleagues, the people that work with me, have or has?
Have.
Have, very good. This is an affirmative. Now this is a negative. My mother don't watch TV, doesn't watch TV. Very good, Pacheco. Number 4, my sister Fatima, can you help me? Have or has?
Has.
Then she try or tries to study?
Tries.
Tries. My husband and I read or doesn't read? Don't read. Very good. My best friend don't get up or doesn't get up? Fatima.
Doesn't get up.
Okay. She's late for the bus, but she don't care or doesn't care?
Don't care.
She's late for work.
Doesn't.
Yes. My friend Melissa go or goes to school early? Go? Goes. And she do or does her homework? Does. Number 8, Fatima. My uncle, negative, watch.
Doesn't watch.
He think or thinks?
Thinks.
Thinks. Finally, number 9, Pacheco. I'm pretty quiet in the morning. I don't talk. I doesn't talk. Don't talk. Finally, number 10 for Fatima.
Eat.
Eat. John and Sarah eat breakfast. Very good. 13 of 13. Excellent job, guys. Now, again, some simple present affirmative or negative. In this case, I get up early in the morning. I don't get up because we have the indication of using a negative one. For example, here in number 2, we have to use the verb have and negative of talk. So number 2, in my family, we don't change the verb because my family, we, but we, negative, don't talk. Don't talk a lot. Number 3, Fatima. My mother just is affirmative. Using the verb have. My mother just have or has. Fatima?
Has.
Exactly.
Ahí estaba hablando y tenía el micrófono apagado.
Don't worry. And the second part is a negative statement. She negative it.
She doesn't eat.
Exactly. Doesn't eat. This is for Pacheco. I hope you can do it, my friend Pacheco. Study. My sister studies. We change it to verb. And this is affirmative. She, her homework with do. Does. Very good. And so on. You can practice this also in the platform and also in the book. Let me see what we have in the book because the grammar is right here. You see, you have that also in the book with it, have, and also the change of the verb endings with he, she, and it. For example, these are the same, exactly the same exercises. In my family, we have breakfast together. So we don't talk a lot. You can do it right here also. Right now, you can change it. Now, these are the verb endings. Let's see if we have the verb endings in the platform. We change these. Okay, let's go. Let's move on because we have the verb endings in and the sounds. Okay, this is a game. Let's do the game. You can select easy, medium, or hard. This is the difficulty. The difficulty could be easy, medium, or hard. Which one do you want? An easy game, a medium game, or a hard game?
Medium.
Medium, okay. Here, we need to select the correct block. She watch or she watches. Which one is the correct one?
She watches TV.
She watches. And we have to do it quickly because the purpose of the game is to go up. So when I select she watches, a little car is going to move the block. If we don't hurry, the block is moved away. So we need to do it quickly. Which one is the correct one? She listen or she doesn't listen?
She doesn't listen.
Okay, the next one, very quickly. She go or she goes?
She goes.
That's why it's difficult because the car goes very fast. So we need to go up. Okay, what is the next one? She eats or she eat?
She eats.
Okay.
She eats a snack.
Exactly. She studies, she don't study.
She studies.
She studies. We're not going to finish, but the time is going to pass. Doesn't have, don't have.
She doesn't.
Okay. Here comes the car.
She doesn't study.
That's why it's difficult. It's a medium.
She don't exercise.
No, this
don't
is correct.
exercise. Sí.
She exercises. Like or likes?
She likes the morning.
Gets up, get up.
She gets up.
Read or reads? Reads. Checks or check?
Checks.
She checks Her email. Her is the correct.
Se trabó, teacher.
Really? Goes. Can you see that? She eats breakfast.
She eats.
Okay. And that's the game. We finished the game. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Now this is another exercise about what you do in the morning. Check email, get up late. Okay, we are going to skip this one because now we are going to go for the book and lesson B2. Here we have the sound endings. Let me see. Where are we now? Okay, let's see. B. Okay, let me check this.
Page 37. 3. Grammar.
No.
Page 36.
No.
Page 36. Lesson. Page 35. 3. Speaking naturally.
Okay, can you hear the sound? Can you hear the track?
S endings of verbs. B.
Can you listen that, Fatima? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Pacheco. Now, these are the endings. We have 3 different sounds, and we need to check them very quickly because the first sound is s, like s. Repeat after me, like s.
Like.
Number 2, z. It's like a little, like a V. Z. Listens. Listens. Studies.
Studies.
And finally, this one is similar to another, how to say, another vowel, something like that. Relaxes. Relaxes. Watches. So you add another syllable. It's right here. When we use this one, it's like adding an extra syllable. Relaxes. So 3 sounds, 3 different sounds for verb endings. So let me put the track on play so you can hear it. Here goes.
E. Listen to these sentences. Do the verbs end in? Page 35. 3. Speaking naturally. S endings of verbs. A. Listen and repeat the words above. Notice the verb endings.
Listen and repeat, please.
S. Likes. Gets.
Likes, gets.
Z. Listens. Studies.
Listens, studies.
Is.
Relaxes. Watches.
Relaxes, watches. These are the sounds. So here we are going to identify which sounds are with each sentence. For example, my mom sings, S or Z. For number 2,
Page 35. 3. Speaking naturally. S endings of verbs. B. Listen to these sentences. Do the verbs end in s or z?
okay, in this part, I only need you to tell me if it's column number 1 or column number 2. In your case, Pacheco, you can say 1 or 2, depending on the sound. Fatima, I think you did this activity, but let's repeat it, okay? Number 1.
Or do they add the syllable is?
Okay.
Check the correct column.
We need to check
Listen
the
again and repeat.
This is the example.
1.
My mom sings in the shower.
Sings. Column 1.
2.
My dad gets up early.
Gets. Column 1 or column number 2?
Number 1.
Column number 1. Very good, Pacheco.
3.
My mom uses an alarm clock.
Uses. 1 or 2?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Or
My friend exercises in the morning.
Exercises. Column 1 or column 2, Pacheco?
Column
Column 2. Thank you, Fatima. Number 5.
5.
My brother goes on the internet.
Fatima?
6.
Yes.
1 or 2? My brother goes on the internet. Column 1?
And column 2. One.
Column 1, yes. Pacheco, number
My
6.
coworker checks his email.
Checks his email. Column 1 or column number 2? Column 1. Very good, Pacheco. Fatima?
7.
My sister likes mornings.
Likes.
Column 1.
Column 1.
8.
My dad relaxes on the weekends.
Pacheco relaxes on the weekend. Relaxes. Number 2. Excellent job. Let's continue. Very good. Now here we have more activities. More activities that we can do during the day or during the week. So take a class is one. Let's go to the platform because I believe there is one activity there that we can do all together. In year lesson B, more routines. Days of Johnny. Okay. Days of the week. Can you hear me? Yes. It says days of the week. Remember, we have 7 days of the week. We have weekdays, which are 5, and we have the weekend. We have 2 days on the weekend. Now let's see about these days. Okay, what is it? It says the activity put the days of the week in the correct order, beginning with Monday. What is the second day of the week, Pacheco or Fatima? The second day is Monday. Then we have Tuesday. From Tuesday, what is the next day, Pacheco? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Very good.
Wednesday.
And then?
Thursday.
Here's Carolina, Thursday. Very good. And then we have?
Friday.
Friday, which is here. And finally? Saturday and Sunday. These are the days of the week. Hello, Carolina. Nice to see you. Good that you have electricity now.
Hi, teacher.
Very good. The session is being recorded. We are recording the class so you can see it later. And also we are using a platform. Estamos usando una plataforma que después les van a hacer llegar su usuario y contraseña. Para que también la puedan usar. Igualita que esta. These are the days of the week. Y vamos repasando la unidad 4 y vamos a ir adelantando, ¿vale?
Okay, thank you.
Entonces, no te has perdido mucho, porque ya lo viste, pero sin embargo sí algunos ejercicios que puedes luego hacer aquí. Y checamos las respuestas, check answers y todo está bien. This is vocabulary for days of the week. So here we need to put in order the names. For example, Monday is okay. What about number 2? We need to correct the position.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. So we have Tuesday, and so we check the answers, we have the names.
Wednesday.
Do you remember, Carolina, the days on the weekend? What are the weekend days?
Wednesday?
No. We have weekdays.
Weekday.
And weekend days.
Saturday and Monday.
Saturday and Sunday. Yes, for example, here, Sunday, is for the weekend. Saturday. Saturday and Sunday, these are the weekend days. Weekend days. And Monday through Friday are the weekdays. Weekdays, the days in the week, and these are the weekend days or the weekend. And all together, we have the weekend, the weekday, the days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week, we have 7 days. The weekdays, we have 5 days, and the weekend, we have 2. Just to remember, because we saw this prior to this lesson. Let's repeat all the 7 days of the week. Okay? Repeat after me. Monday.
Monday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Friday.
Friday.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Sunday.
Sunday.
7 days. Days of the week. Now let's repeat only the weekdays. Days on the week. Only the weekdays. 5 days. Monday. Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Friday.
Friday.
5 weekdays. Only 5. 5 weekdays. Now the weekend, we have 2 days. Repeat after me. Saturday.
Saturday.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Those are the days of the weekend. Very good. And as you can see in the platform, you can do many activities. We are reviewing vocabulary, days of the week. Listen to 6 people talk about their weekly routines. So these are activities you do on the 7 days. What activities do they do? So we need to match the activities. For example, in your platform, you can click on play and listen about Sarah's activities.
I like weekends. I go shopping every weekend. Yeah, on Sundays, with my friends.
She goes shopping on weekends. What about Mike?
Yeah, my week is pretty busy. I play sports every week. I'm a big sports fan. I play soccer on Mondays and Saturdays.
What are the activities of Mike? He plays sports. Let me see if that is correct. Yes. Let's correct another one. What about Maya? Please try to give the answer for Maya. We need to move the correct word into the blank space.
I like Wednesdays. I take an art class on Wednesdays. Oh, and Fridays. Yeah, Wednesdays and Fridays. It's fun. I like it. I have a great teacher.
What about Maya? What does she do? She what? She cleans the house. She takes classes. She plays soccer. She goes shopping. She plays sport. She makes phone calls. She does the laundry, or she watches TV. What is Maya's activity? Let's listen again.
I like Wednesdays. I take an art class on Wednesdays. Oh, and Fridays. Yeah, Wednesdays and Fridays. It's fun. I like it. I have a great teacher.
What is Maya's activity? Fatima, Carolina?
Takes a class.
Takes classes. Very good. Maya takes classes or takes a class. What about Carl? Listen to Carl's activities.
Weekends are my favorite days. I watch TV and play sports on Saturdays and Sundays. I don't like Mondays. On Mondays, I clean the house.
One more time. Listen again.
Weekends are my favorite days. I watch TV and play sports on Saturdays and Sundays.
Watches TV
I don't like
and
Mondays.
cleans the house.
On Mondays, I clean the house.
So he
Watch,
plays sports, watches TV, and
play soccer.
plays soccer.
Clean the house.
But he cleans the house on Mondays. Well, let's write it down here and we check the answer. It's okay. Let's do number 5 and 6 about Juan. Listen to Juan's activities.
Sunday is my favorite day. I like Sundays. I make phone calls and, chat with my friends and my mom. She talks a lot.
Okay, let's listen again about Juan.
Sunday is my favorite day. I like Sundays. I make phone calls and, chat with my friends and my mom. She talks a lot.
What is the correct one for Juan?
Phone calls.
Makes phone calls. Now let's listen about Kathy.
My weekly routine? I do the laundry. Laundry on Mondays. On Tuesdays, laundry. On Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, laundry. I have kids. But I don't do laundry on the weekends. No, thank you.
What is Kathy's activity?
Does laundry.
Does the laundry, yes.
Does laundry.
Exactly. Her second name is Zoila. Su segundo nombre es Zoila. Soy la que lava. Okay. Let's check the answers and we are good. Let's check another activity. Carolina,
Ya entendí.
this platform is for you to practice and also to review all the activities. Later on the week, this week, you all will have the password, and also your log name, okay? So you can have access to this platform anytime you want to practice. Now, here, days of the week, listen to 6 people talk about their weekly routines. What days do they do their activities? We need to choose the day they are doing the activity. For example, here, Sarah, he does her activities on Sunday. Let's listen about the example and check the answer.
I like weekends. I go shopping every weekend. Yeah, on Sundays, with my friends.
Oh, she goes shopping on Sundays. What about Mike? Check the day Mike do the activities.
Yeah, my week is pretty busy. I play sports every week. I'm a big sports fan. I play soccer on Mondays and Saturdays.
Okay, what days Mike does his activity? Monday and Saturday. Very good. Let's check about Maya.
I like Wednesdays. I take an art class on Wednesdays. Oh, and Fridays. Yeah, Wednesdays and Fridays. It's fun. I like it. I have a great teacher.
Fatima, what is the answer for Maya?
Wednesday.
Is there another day?
Friday.
Exactly. Let's see about Carl. Carolina, help me with Carl.
Weekends are my favorite days. I watch TV and play sports on Saturdays and Sundays. I don't like Mondays. On Mondays, I clean the house.
What about Carl's activities?
Saturday.
Saturday? I'm going to play again, yes. But remember, sometimes they mention a day, but they don't do an activity.
Oh.
Only the days they do an activity. Let's check about Carl again. Listen.
Weekends are my favorite days. I watch TV and play sports on Saturdays and Sundays. I don't like Mondays. On Mondays, I clean the house.
Okay. What days does Carl do activities?
On Monday.
Sunday and Monday. And Sunday. Very good. Pacheco, I don't know if you can hear, but let's try to get your answer, Pacheco. Listen to Juan's activities.
Sunday is my favorite day. I like Sundays. I make phone calls and, chat with my friends and my mom. She talks a lot.
I don't know if you can hear that, Pacheco. If not, what about Carolina and Fatima? What? Thank you, Pacheco. Very good. Yes. Now, finally, with Kathy.
My weekly routine? I do the laundry. Laundry on Mondays. On Tuesdays, laundry. On Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, laundry. I have kids. But I don't do laundry on the weekends. No, thank you.
So, what days Kathy does the laundry?
Monday, Tuesday.
Okay, Monday, Thursday. Fatima? Let's listen again.
My weekly routine? I do the laundry. Laundry on Mondays. On Tuesdays, laundry. On Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, laundry. I have kids. But I don't do laundry on the weekends. No, thank you.
Okay, she does the laundry Monday.
Wednesday, Friday.
Exactly, the weekdays. She does the laundry the weekdays. On Saturday and Sunday, she doesn't do the laundry. She says she has kids. Ella dice que tiene hijos. Okay, Maya is incorrect.
Sí, porque es que marcó Sunday y es Friday.
Okay, let me check again.
I like Wednesdays. I take an art class on Wednesdays.
Friday, you are
Oh,
correct.
and Fridays. Yeah, Wednesdays and Fridays. It's fun. I like it.
Hey,
I have a
Pacheco,
great teacher.
you're at your office ya? ¿Ya llegaste a tu oficina?
Ya, profe, ya no puedo estar en la clase, ya me tengo
No
que
te
ir.
preocupes, Pacheco. Se va a quedar la clase grabada y ahí la vas a poder ver luego.
Bye.
Bye, cuídate,
Está
que
bien.
tengas un buen día. Cuídate.
Gracias igualmente. Chao.
Okay, he's a working man. He works on Saturdays too. Okay, maybe we can move the classes a little bit early. Tal vez podríamos mover la clase un poco antes. No sé si ustedes puedan, ¿verdad? Carolina, Fátima.
Yo sí puedo, teacher.
No sé, igual tú. It says, building vocabulary, days of the week, word sort. Choose one thing you usually do or don't do each day of the week. Aquí tienes que poner qué es lo que no haces. Por ejemplo, on Sunday, do you get up late or don't go to work, do the laundry, clean the house? What do you do, Fatima, on Sundays? What activity? Clean the house, do the laundry, don't go to class, don't go to work, play sports, make phone calls, take a class, or get up late. What do you do on Sunday or don't do on Sunday? Only one activity.
I don't go to class.
Okay, Fatima, very good. You don't go to class. On Monday, Carolina, one thing you do or don't do?
I don't do laundry.
I don't. You do the laundry. Okay, on Monday. Good to know. Fatima, on Tuesday, what do you do or don't do on Tuesday?
I I play sport.
Okay. Carolina, on Wednesday, what do you do or don't do on Wednesdays?
I clean the house.
Okay. Fatima, Thursday?
I I clean the house.
Okay. Carolina, Saturday, Friday or Fridays?
I play sport.
And finally, Fatima, on Saturdays?
I do the laundry.
You do the laundry, okay. So I will send you my clothes. Les voy a mandar mi ropa lunes y sábado. Muy bien. But this is just an activity to select the day you do an activity. It's not something that is great. There is no qualification or grades, okay? Let's go on. Next activity for the platform. We are going to play a little game. That's the good thing, Carolina. We have a lot of games that you can do. It says spell or slime. We need to choose the letters to spell the words correctly. Let's try the first one. I'm going to select medium because easy is very low. Medium is not so difficult. Hard is difficult. So I'm going to choose medium and let's see what the game is. Choose a contestant. Who do you want to be? ¿Quién quieren ser? Number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Number 4? Number 1? Okay. So this is the lady here, and we need to complete the phrase. I on Saturday morning is fun. We have these letters here. We need to choose a letter. Which letter do you choose, Carolina? Remember, these are phrases you do when the time do you do the activity. Give me a letter. Not the phrase, only one letter. T-A-B-N.
Okay. G.
G. Uh-oh. Fatima, give me a letter.
E.
¿Ah?
E.
E.
Pues.
Ah, okay. One E. Fatima, another letter. No, Carolina, sorry. Another letter.
M.
M. Uh-oh. Fatima.
Sí, T.
T as tango, okay? Oops. We lose. Play again. Let me help you with this. For example, I choose I. No. Oh. I. Go. No. I do. I do the laundry. You see? This is the activity. One is right. So these are activities. Next round. We play sports. Carolina?
F. F.
F. Okay. Fatima? E.
E.
Okay.
T.
T. Okay. Let me help you. Oh, that's not a help.
G. G.
O.
U?
No.
E.
E is already I.
I.
No.
H.
H. No.
T.
T.
D.
D. No, we lost. We lose. has no time. He.
Él.
L. No. Fatima. W. W.
Sí.
Okay. Fatima.
G.
G. No. Let me
Oh.
give you a hint. You can use first the vowels to check. For example, E. Ah.
T.
T. What about a K? Week. Jim has no time. He.
N.
And. Oh, let's say
F.
A.
D.
D.
C.
D.
D as Delta. No.
C. C.
T.
C. C.
T as Tango.
C.
No, it's already there.
C.
C. Okay. Play again. No. Jim has no time. A. O. I. No. E. Week. And S. Ah.
H.
H. He has a.
T.
B. Fatima.
U.
U.
Y.
Why? A busy week. Yes. Okay. This is the last one. I don't know. On Saturday morning is not fun. I think we did already this one.
C. D. H. A.
E.
O.
Uh-huh.
L.
A.
A.
U.
U.
L.
And
Y.
R-Y. Very good. Do the laundry. Okay, one more. I play soccer.
I play soccer. A.
A. Ah, very good.
I play.
Which one?
D.
D de dedo.
Yes.
No.
G.
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 Oh. What about an O? Ah.
Play. Que be P. L.
P. Exactly. L.
E. Y.
L.
N.
And play. I play on a.
T.
T as tango or G? No. Play on
B.
a.
B.
No. I play on a. Ah, yes, I know.
F.
F, no.
S.
No.
T.
T.
M.
I play on a team. It's kind of difficult, but yes, you can review activities, days of the week. Okay, let's do this one. Do you have a routine? Watch the video. Here is the video. Choose the correct answer to complete the sentence. Now we have a questionnaire about weekly routines. You need to select if the questionnaire is about weekly routines, morning routines, or daily routines. Question number 2, you need to select one of these three answers. In the questionnaire, people can answer yes, yes I am, no I'm not, yes she does, no she doesn't, yes I do, or no I don't. And finally, the first question is, do you exercise every day? Do you play sports every day? Or do you drive to work? Let's check the video. Let me enhance it for you. There it goes.
Okay, everybody listen up. Today, I have a questionnaire for you. Please listen and answer the questions, okay? The questionnaire is called, Do You Have a Weekly Routine? Please answer, Yes, I do, or No, I don't. Ready? Number 1. Do you play sports every week? Answer, Yes, I do, or No, I don't.
Okay. So the questionnaire is about weekly routines, morning routines, or daily routines. Number 2. In the questionnaire, you can answer, yes, I am, no, I'm not, yes, she does, no, I don't, no, she doesn't, yes, I do, or no, I don't. The first question is, do you exercise? Do you play sports? Do you drive? Let's listen again the video.
Okay, everybody listen up. Today, I have a questionnaire for you. Please listen and answer the questions, okay? The questionnaire is called, Do you have a weekly routine? Please answer, Yes, I do, or No, I don't. Ready? Number 1. Do you play sports every week? Answer, Yes, I do, or No, I don't.
Okay, Carolina, number 1. The questionnaire is about weekly routines, morning routines, or daily routines?
Working routine.
Yes. Fatima, number 2. In the questionnaire, people can answer, yes, I am, no, I'm not, yes, she does, no, she doesn't, or yes, I do, or no, I don't.
Yes. Yes, I do, or no, I don't.
Very good. And who's first in the question? Which question is the first one? Do you exercise? Do you play? Do you drive?
Do you play?
Okay, let's check the answers. Yes. Very good. That's activity number 1. Let's check activity number 2. Remember, you will have the access to all these activities, okay? Now there is another questionnaire. Listen again.
Okay, everybody listen up. Today, I have a questionnaire for you. Please listen and answer the questions, okay? The questionnaire is called, Do you have a weekly routine? Please answer, Yes, I do, or No, I don't. Ready? Number 1. Do you play sports every week? Answer, Yes, I do, or No, I don't.
Me? I don't play sports every week. My answer is no, I don't.
Okay. Number 2. Do you take any lessons or classes? Yes, I do, or no, I don't.
Yes, I do. I take classes every day.
Number 3. Do you check your email on the weekends?
What is the answer for number 2?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Carolina, can you see if you can move my mouse, my cursor? Check.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay. Now you control my screen. Please check on play. Click on play and answer number 3. Right here. Click on it and you answer number 3. But first, click on the video. Exactly.
Yes or no?
Check my email on the weekends. Yeah, I do.
Number 4. Do you make a lot of phone calls on Saturdays? Yes or no?
No, I don't. I make my calls on Sundays.
Really? I make my calls on Saturdays. So, yes, I do.
Number 5. Do you go shopping?
Okay, what is the answer for number 2? For number 4, Carolina? Do you make a lot of phone calls on Saturdays? Let's listen again.
Do you make a lot of phone calls on Saturdays? Yes or no?
No, I don't.
That's the speaker
I make
number
my
1.
calls on Sundays.
Really? I make my calls on Saturdays. So, yes, I do.
Okay.
Number 5.
Okay, this is tricky, Carolina, because we have 2 speakers. Number 1 says no, but number 2 says yes. Okay, now this is for Fatima. Fatima, now you can control my mouse, my cursor. Okay, click on play and you answer the last questions. But you need to click on play on the video. Thank you.
Do you go shopping on Sundays? Yes or no?
Shopping. Yeah, I go shopping on Sundays. Yes, I do.
And last question, number 6. Do you do the laundry every week? Yes or no?
Laundry? No, I don't. My sister does it. She's really great.
Okay, pass your papers in to me, please. Thank you.
Very good. You see, Carolina, it was kind of confusing because in question number 4 and 5, we have 2 answers. Speaker 1 says yes, but speaker 2 says no. For example, listen.
I take classes every day.
This is for classes.
Number 3. Do you check calls on Saturdays? Yes or no?
This is speaker 1.
No, I don't.
No.
I make my calls on Sundays.
Really?
Your answer was correct.
I make my calls on Saturdays.
Speaker
so,
2.
Yes, I do.
So that question was for 2, but you did it well. You did it correctly, okay? Now let's check your answers. Very good. Remember, you will have access for all these in your platform. Now here, do you have a routine? Play the part. This is for us to watch the video and also to record our practice. It's very fabulous that we can record some activities. We are not going to do this one right now, but here you can do it with an audio or video. If we click on video, your camera will start recording. Si le damos clic en video, su cámara empezará a grabar y tienen que hacer la parte del estudiante. Por ejemplo, aquí, Mrs. Miller va a hablar y uno se va a escuchar y nosotros vamos a grabar la parte del estudiante. Me, I don't play sports, y lo graba. La plataforma lo graba. Graba el audio o graba el video y después lo podemos ver. Miren, voy a hacer un ejemplo rapidísimo. Audio, start. Fíjense cómo dice aquí.
Okay, everybody listen up.
Bueno, y aquí yo tengo que decir me, I don't play sports every week. Le doy clic en grabar. Me, I don't play sports every week. My answer is no, I don't. Entonces ya le paro y ya aquí el sistema lo grabó. Me, I don't play sports every week. My answer is no, I don't. Y así tú puedes checar tu audio. Si lo hubiéramos puesto con video, start again. Vamos a ver, me tendría que grabar a mí. Déjenme apagar mi cámara para ver qué es lo que pasa. Pero ustedes pueden ver todo esto. Sí lo pueden ver, ¿verdad? Me confirma nada más, por
Yes,
favor, que sí
teacher.
lo... Muy bien. Vamos a ver. Start. Ajá, ya se activó la cámara. Vamos a ver. No, no se activó bien. Vamos a ver acá. Ahí está, miren. No está activa mi cámara. ¿Por qué? No lo sé. Seguramente es porque estamos ahorita en... ¿Cómo se llama? Pues en Zoom, ¿no? Vamos a darle play a ver qué pasa. Grabar. No, no se grabó nada. A ver acá. Ahí está, miren. No está activa mi cámara. Como pudieron escuchar, sí se grabó la voz, pero no el video. Y de esa manera, pues, vas a poder tú grabarte tanto video como audio. O solo el audio, como tú elijas. ¿Vale? Esto lo van a hacer ya ustedes cuando tengan su acceso. Building language. Do you have a routine? More vocabulary about this, more practice. It says read and listen to the questions and choose the answers that are true for you. These questions are for you, ladies. For example, Carolina, do you play sports every week? Yes, I do, or no, I don't. What is your answer?
Yes, I do, teacher.
So you play sports every week. What about you, Fatima? Do you take any lessons or classes? Yes, I do. No, I don't. We cannot hear you, Fatima. Your microphone is off.
Yes. Any lesson significa lección?
Exactly. Cualquiera.
I don't.
No, okay. Let's listen to the audio here.
Do you have a weekly routine? 1. Do you play sports every week? 2. Do you take any lessons or classes?
This recording is only repeating the questions.
Ya entendí la pregunta.
Exactly. And you have to answer for you that is true or false. For example, Carolina says she plays sports every week. So, Fatima, do you take any lessons or classes? What is your answer? Yes or no?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Carolina, do you check your email on the weekends?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Fatima, do you make a lot of phone calls on Saturdays?
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Carolina, do you go shopping on Sundays?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What about you, Fatima? Do you do the laundry every week? Or your mom?
My mom.
Okay, so?
Pero yo le ayudo.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay, very good. Excellent that you help your mom. Very good, Fatima. More activities. Let's see. What about, this is the grammar for yes, no questions. This is an exercise. We are looking at routines. Figure it out. Yes, no questions and short answers. Yes, no questions means that you ask for an specific information. And there is a short answer. You can say, yes, I do, no, I don't. Like in just simply say yes or no. For example, here, we need to complete the questions. For example, number 1, do you take a class in the evening? Do you and your family eat together? Do your friends, plural, call you in the evening? Number 5, you and your friends sports. So we need to complete this part with do or does. What is the correct one? Do or does, Carolina? Do you and your friends or does you and your friends?
Does.
Sure, Carolina? You and your friends. Do, exactly. And sports, we need a verb before sports. What is the word missing? Do sports. Play. Exactly, play sports. We need to check. It's correct. Okay. Let's do number 6. Fatima. Hmm?
Do you go?
Do you go? Perfect. Carolina, number 7. Your best friend. Only one friend.
Friend. Do.
Do.
Do you
Do.
guess?
Only one friend.
Only. That's.
Exactly. Does
That.
your best friend
Go shopping.
go shopping with you? Very good. Check answers. Exactly. Here you have to be careful to check who is the question about. Best friend, only one. So is he or she? Very good job. Let's do activity number 2. Let's go back. It was an audio. Listen to the audio.
What's your weekly routine?
In this
1.
audio,
Do you take a class in the evening?
you can hear all the questions.
2. Do you and your family eat together on Sundays?
And as you can see, you can hear all the questions when you finish the activity.
3. Do your friends call you in the evening? 4. Does your best friend meet you after class? 5. Do you and your friends play sports?
You also can see the script here. Has the answers,
6.
but better do it
Do
before.
you go shopping on Saturdays? 7. Does your best friend go shopping with you?
Very good. Next activity. Now it's your this activity you need to complete here with these phrases about the questions. Do you take a class in the evening? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Possible answers. Do you and your family eat together? Yes, we do. No, we do. We don't. What about number 5? Do you and your friends play sport? Yes. What is the answer?
Yes. They.
You and your friends.
Yes, we do.
We do, exactly. The negative? No,
No, we don't.
we don't, exactly. Okay, what about number 6? Do you go shopping on Saturdays? Do you go shopping? Yes,
Yes, I do.
I do. Negative?
No, I don't.
Okay. Fatima, the next one. Does your best friend, only one, go shopping with you? Yes.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Negative?
He
No,
doesn't.
he doesn't. Very good. Let's check answers. Excellent job, the two of you. Very good. These are exercises to practice grammar, to practice yes, no questions, phrases, affirmatives, and negatives. Now, here we have the grammar, and we have to watch the video to start. Here is an explanation of the yes, no questions.
Grammar. Simple present yes-no. Short answers. Yes-no questions with you and short answers with I are do plus you plus verb plus the rest of the question. Do you go to a class?
This grammar is in your book.
Do you go to a class in the evening?
Same questions.
Yes, I do.
Do you go to a class in the evening?
Negative.
No, I don't.
Yes, no, you, and We.
Do you and your
Yes, we do.
Do you and your friends play sports?
No, we
don't.
No, we don't.
Yes, no questions and short answers with they are do plus they, or a noun, plus verb, plus the rest of the question. Do your friends make phone calls at night?
Do your friends make phone calls at night?
Yes, they do.
Is the answer affirmative, but the negative is right here.
Do your friends make phone calls at night?
No, they don't.
Yes, no questions and short answers with he and she.
This is, be careful
Does
here.
plus he, she, or
Now, for the questions, we use does and as an auxiliary. It's a must. You need to write every time or use every time does.
a noun.
And the noun,
Plus verb,
the verb,
plus the rest of the question.
the rest of the question.
Does your mother work on the weekends? Does your father work on the weekends?
Check the answers.
Does your mother work on the weekends?
Affirmative.
Yes, she
Yes,
does.
she does. Does your mother?
Does your mother work on the weekends? No, she doesn't.
That's a negative. Okay, now this is a summary. It's like a review for you to repass again the
Grammar. Simple present yes-no questions and short answers. Listen and repeat.
And here you need to click on play so you can hear the answer and, well, in this case, the question and the answer, and then you repeat. Let's do just one example here.
Do you go to a class in the evening?
Can you repeat that?
Do you go to the
Do you go to a class in the evening?
You go to a class in the evening?
The answers,
Yes, I do.
yes, I do.
Yes,
Yes,
I do.
Negative,
No, I don't.
no, I don't. Depending on the answer. Now let's do it with the third person. Number one, listen and repeat.
Does your mother work on the weekends?
Now you.
Does your mother work on the weekends?
Does your mother work on the weekends? Yes. Okay. Now let's listen to the answer. Who is controlling my mouse? I think it's Fatima.
Disculpe.
No, no te preocupes. No te preocupes. Yeah. Now let's listen to the answer.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Okay. Repeat the question, please. Listen and repeat.
Does your mother work on the weekends?
Does your mother work on the weekends?
Yes. Now the answer.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
Yes,
she does.
No, she doesn't.
Very good. Now let's go ahead. Let's move on. Yes, no questions and short answers. And here we need to complete the question and be careful what questions start with do and the other questions start with does, depending on the subject. For example, do you take a class on Tuesday? For does your sister? What about we? Do we or does we? Which one is correct? Carolina, Fatima? Do we? Do we? Exactly. Now I'm going to give control to Carolina. Please, Carolina, select one sentence and put the sentence in the correct box. Carolina, you have the control. ¿Ya tienes el control, Carolina?
Yes, teacher.
Please move one sentence to the correct box. Oops. Okay, let me help you. Right here or here?
Do.
Do, okay. Fatima, it's your turn. I'm going to give control to you, Fatima. Now you have the control, Fatima. Okay. Carolina, it's your turn.
I'm good friends.
Okay, now you have the control, Carolina.
Your friends talk a lot.
Uh-huh. Do or does?
Do.
Okay.
No, that's.
Move it. Try to move it.
I don't know. Do.
Okay, now Carolina, it's time for Fatima. Okay, let me give the control to, oh, you move it back. Fatima, it's your turn. Move one sentence to the correct. Okay. ¿Ya hiciste todas, Fátima? Era una. Ok.
Escuché que seguía yo.
Ok, sí, pero bueno, Carolina va a ser la última. Carolina, it's your turn. A ver si tú tienes el control. A ver, ya lo puedes mover tú, a ver. Eso, se tiene que dejar. Suéltalo. Yep. Nada más. Eso. Do or does, la última. Hazla tú, Fátima. Their school have a lot of students. Do or does.
Do.
Ok, bueno, lo voy a mover yo. Aquí está. Ok, ahora lo voy a controlar yo. Vamos a checar las respuestas. Check answers. Por ahí a ver unas incorrectas. Sí. Qué chistoso. Oh, bueno, my mother. Faltó aquí. No se deja. Ok, vamos a ver. Correct your answers. Does my mother. Aquí está ya. ¿Por qué no se mueve esta cosa? Check answers now. Okay, no. Correct your answers. ¿Quién sabe por qué no se quiere poner acá? Ok, vamos a empezar de vuelta. Ok, mira, sigue con ese problema. Me voy para atrás, para adelante. Ok, es algo que no puedo quitar. Pero bueno, no sé si se dieron cuenta del error, Carolina. Do, aquí, does my mother. Vamos a ver acá. Do I know? Does he? Do they? Do your friend? No, does your friend? Does their school? ¿Por qué does? Porque their school es una sola escuela. Does your mother? Do we have? Does your friend? Does he? Vamos a checar respuestas. Ahí está. ¿Y por qué esta se puso acá? Bueno, otra vez la misma. Esta sí va para este lado. Do your mother and father. Ok, vamos a ver. Y aquí están las respuestas correctas. Do you take a class? Do your mother and father? Aquí yo creo que me faltó leer correcto. Do your mother? Sí sería does your mother, pero no es solamente your mother, es do your mother and father. So I was mistaken. Let's do the next one. Here, what we need to do is to select the correct answer by the drop-down menu and select the correct verb. Eat or eats, or also yes I do or no I don't. I'm going to give you control to Fatima first. Fatima, can you do the first one, please? Number one and two. Okay. Number two also. También number two. Your mother. Exactly. Very good. Yes, she. Exactly. Cuando ya esté el auxiliar en la pregunta does, ya el otro verbo es normal, okay? Does your mother do? Carolina, it's your turn. Okay, please, Carolina, do 3 and 4.
Yes, teacher.
Your teacher. Exactly. Very good. Okay, let me check now. In this case, do you cleans or do you clean, Carolina?
Clean.
Clean. Let me check answers. Only those first 4 sentences, okay? You are correct. Yes. In the next one, you need to do it well later. In the book, let me show you the book. You have the same activities. Internet, the laundry, your father, your room every day. It's very similar. You see, do you your room every day? Okay, let me see. Well, if not the same, very similar. You need to complete the questions. And here, well, ask a question to a classmate. In lesson C, well, we are going to move on. We have more exercises. But when you have the password, your username and password, you are going to be able to complete each activity. Here, grammar, yes, no questions. We are practicing. We are going to select only the correct one. For example, here, Carolina, does your mother make phone calls on Sundays? Yes, she
Does.
Yes, she does. Fatima, does your family have a late breakfast on Sundays?
Yes, do have. Do. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Carolina, do you have a car? No, I
don't.
don't. Do you meet your best friend after class, Fatima?
No, I don't.
But here, number 5, what is the question? Yes, I do or do meet?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Only the question. No more information. Finally, Carolina, number 6. Do your brothers, plural brothers and sister, make a lot of noise? No, they don't. And that's how we practice the grammar. Let's check the final exercise. Yes, no questions. In this one, you need to type the answer. For example, number 2, Carolina, do or does your friends, plural?
Plural. Does. Pero, no, do.
Do, because friends is more than one. On the internet, you need to select one of these verbs. Make, do, clean, go, read, eat, take, play, check, or go. Which one? On the internet. Do your friends do on the internet? No. Fatima, help Carolina.
Check. Your friends goes.
Go, only go. Because we have the question here, Fatima. So friends is not only one, it's more than two, it's not a third person. Fatima, number 3, your mother. Does, very good. Your mother?
Check.
Check. You see, check is not with an S. No, 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 because it's a question. We change only the verb in affirmative. This is a question. Carolina, number 4, your parents, plural, your parents. Do your parents the laundry? Do the laundry. Fatima, number 5, your father, only your father. Fatima?
Does your father
The news.
read?
Exactly, read the news. Fatima. Number 7, help me with number 7, Fatima. Your best friend, classes in the evening.
Does your best friend?
Okay, I say Fatima, I meant Carolina. Okay, does your best friend classes take? Exactly, take. Now, Carolina. Well, number 6, Carolina.
Do you and your friends
Online games.
play?
Exactly, play. Number 8, Fatima.
Do you go shopping?
Exactly. Carolina, number 9. Your family. Only one family.
Does
Exactly. Does your family
eat?
eat? Excellent. Number 10, Fatima.
Teacher, ¿por qué es does y no do? Porque son de ellos, ¿no?
Well, in this case, Fatima, you have a good question. Family, it's a noun which we understand there are many people, but it's only one family. It's a collective noun, but it's one family. It doesn't say families. It says family. Dice familia es un sustantivo colectivo, pero es una familia. Una sola. ¿Sale? No son familias. Por eso es does. Does your family, because it's only one family. Okay, Fatima? It's tricky because family is more than one person. You're right. But family is only one family. Okay? So does your family eat breakfast together in the morning? Okay, we are going to check the answer now. Number 10, Carolina, your room every day. Do or does? Do?
Clean?
Exactly, clean. Let's check the answers. And as you can see, Fatima, does your family? This is because family is a collective noun. One family could be mom, dad, brother, and sister, but it's only one family. If we have two families, father, mother, son, and daughter, father, mother, two families, they, but it's only one. Okay? That's why we use does with only one family. I hope you get it, Fatima. Questions, Fatima? It's okay? Did you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, if not, we can have more examples. Because family, it's a noun that it's a collective noun. For example, people. People is not plural, but means more than two persons. That is why it's a collective noun. Let's go to lesson C now. We are about to finish the class, 10 minutes. Okay, let's go for lesson aims or objectives for this lesson. We are going to say more than yes or no to be friendly, and we'll use well as we learned in last classes, for example, here, more answers than only saying yes or no, and give us time to think using well. Well is a conversation strategy. Okay, let's go back to the presentation here. Here in lesson summary, you can have vocabulary and also differentiation between verbs, adjectives, and sometimes nouns. For example, chess is a noun, law student, and verbs like come, know, live, and sing, and more information. It's very useful, very, very useful. Now let's go ahead. Saying more than yes or no. Here, for example, in a conversation, we say yes, I do, or no, we don't. Do you go to the gym? You can say yes, I do. But we say here to give more information, to sound more natural, or to sound more friendly, we answer yes, I work out every morning. For number two, do you run too? Here we have the answer, the short answer. Yes, I do. But we have more information. Intern, part-time, TV station, law, or run. I
run 10 minutes.
10 miles a day. Yes, the lady runs 10 miles. What about number three, Fatima? It says, are you an English student?
No, I am law student.
Exactly. Law refers to leyes. In this case, as the picture says, like an abogado, a law student. This person is studying law, la ley. Number four, it says, I work at a
Part-time.
oh no, intern, part-time, or TV station. Take a look.
Station. TV station.
Exactly. I am a journalist. Journalist means periodista, reportero. Oh, reporter is reportero. Journalist, periodista. I work at a TV station. Okay, number five. It says, okay, Fatima, help me. It says, hi, are you new? Do you work here? Hi, I'm Anne.
I am here. No. Intern.
Okay, I'm an intern. I'm here
Yes,
for 2
intern.
weeks. Intern is like a pasante. No, like the person who is working without a pay from a school. It's like a becario. How do you say that? When you go to, when you are going to finish the level of your school and they ask you to do social service.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
You can say intern. You can say also scholarship, something like that, like a becario, and then you go. So intern could be wrong, but the last one is part-time. So are you a part-time student? Yeah, I take classes in the evening. Let's check the answers. Oh, they were correct. So part-time means they don't study the full time, only 4 hours or 3 hours, no more than that. Part-time means medio tiempo, ¿ok? Intern, un interno, una persona que está como becario. Okay, like this one here. And a part-time student, well, student studies at night, and during the day he or she works. Okay. Any questions on this exercise? Any doubts? Any new vocabulary words? ¿Alguna palabra nueva? No? Okay, let's move on. Exercise 2. It says conversation. I see you here all the time. We need to watch the video and choose the correct answers from here. So I'm going to give you the control, but first I'm going to click on the video. Please check the video.
Hi, I see you here all the time. Do you work out every day?
Well, I come here before class.
Oh, are you a student?
Yeah, well, I'm a part-time law student. And I work at a TV station, too.
A TV station? Really?
Yeah, I'm an intern. So, do you come here every day?
Uh-huh. I run here every morning.
Oh, so do you live around here?
No, I live about 10 miles away.
You run 10 miles every day? Wow.
When the video is finished, you can answer. For example, Andy and Celia are where? At work, in class, or at the gym?
At the gym.
At the gym. Carolina, Andy and Celia are friends or aren't friends?
Are friends?
Check the video again.
Hi, I see you here all the time.
I see you here all the time.
Not friends.
Hi.
Are or aren't?
Aren't.
Aren't. Number 3, Celia and Andy go or don't go to the gym a lot.
Go.
Go. Okay, let's check the answers. Yes. And when we check the answers, we can check the script in order to check our comprehension. I see you here all the time. Do you work out every day? Work out means to exercise. I come here before class. You're a student, part-time law student. I work in a station. Really? I am an intern. So do you come here every day? I run here every morning. So yes, they go to the gym a lot. Okay, next exercise, number 3. Saying more than yes or no, conversation. I'll see you here all the time. Again, what do you find about Celia? How about Andy? Read the sentences and choose Andy or Celia. Who does the activity? Who works out before class? Celia or Andy? Who is a law student? Celia or Andy? Works at a TV station, runs to the gym every day, or lives 10 miles away? Can you answer one question, Carolina? Here's, you have the control now. Who works out before class? Caroline, Andy, or Celia? If you want, we can check the video again.
Hi, I see you here all the time. Do you work out every day?
Well, I come here before class.
Okay, who works out before class, Carolina? Andy or Celia?
Andy.
Check Andy. Very good. Now it's time for Fatima. Fatima, question number 2.
Oh, are you a student?
Yeah, well, I'm a part-time law student. And I work at a TV station, too.
Who is a law student, Fatima? Celia or Andy? You can move the cursor. Check Andy. Exactly. Click on play.
too.
A TV station? Really?
Yeah, I'm an intern. So, do you come here every day?
Uh-huh. I run here every morning.
Oh. So do you live around here?
No, I live about 10 miles away.
Okay, question number 3, Fatima. Who works at a TV station? Andy or Celia? Check the correct one. Very good. Now, Carolina, questions number 4 and 5. Who runs to the gym every day? Really? Let's check the video.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I run here every morning.
Oh. So do you live around here?
No, I live about 10 miles away.
So do you come here every day?
Uh-huh. I run here every morning.
Oh. So do you live around here?
No, I live about 10 miles away.
You run 10 miles every day? Wow.
Okay, Carolina, one more time. Who runs to the gym every day? Exactly, Celia. And who lives 10 miles away? Exactly. Let's check the answer. Click on check the answers, please, Carolina. Great job. Okay. Let's finish with number 4. Okay, here number 4. What is this activity? Conversation. What we need to do is to put the conversation in order. The number 1 is done. I see you here every day, all the time. Do you work out every day? Or what is the next one? Let's listen the video.
Hi. I see you here all the time. Do you work out every day?
Well, I come here before class.
Okay, so number 2 is this one. Well, I come here before class. What is the next one? Carolina, Fatima?
Are you a student?
Exactly. Are you a student? Let's listen.
Oh, are you a student?
And says, what is the next one? Pardon me?
Yeah, I'm intern. So do you come here every day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I'm a part-time law student.
I'm a part-time law student. Well, this is the correct one.
And I work at a TV station too.
And I work at the TV station too. What is the next one?
A TV station.
Mm-hmm. A TV station, really?
A TV station? Really?
Yeah, I'm an intern. So, do you come here every day?
Okay, what is next? So do you come here every day?
I run here every morning.
Exactly. I run here every morning. What is next, Carolina?
Also, do you run here?
So do you live around here? Yes.
You run million every
No, the answer is here. No, I live about 10 miles away. Let's listen.
Uh-huh. I run here every morning.
Oh, so do you live around here?
No, I live about 10 miles away.
You run 10 miles every day? Wow.
So we have the complete exercise correct. Okay, let's finish here, guys. Next class, we are going to see finish lesson C, and also we are going to start lesson D. Here we are going to finish this one and start with lesson D. Okay?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So this is kind of a review for you, Fatima and Carolina. We are going to see about Pacheco because he hasn't seen these lessons, but he is going to be able